Like it or you don't.
Yeah.
Get with it or get lost.
I forgot how much fucking chewing this requires. Hold on.
Yeah, shit'll pull the filling out.
Caramel.
Yeah.
No.
That's that old school caramel. That's that Great Depression caramel.
Yeah.
Get that Great Depression before they started cutting it.
Yeah.
before they started putting the cut in it.
Pull your teeth out.
That shit will literally. It's like the reason why they warned you against candy as a kid.
Oh, yeah.
That shit'll
That's
live
what
in
they
your
were talking
teeth.
about.
Shit's in your molars for the whole day.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm ready.
Oh,
You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too.
Welcome
Welcome.
to the 3-0 podcast, where even the artists can be fans. AJ the Menace.
Shane and Piggy.
Cherry TNT.
And your boy Jeff.
And Lauren is on the boards.
Nice.
And we're back, y'all.
Yeah.
Welcome to the 3-0 podcast.
Everybody's here.
Everybody's here.
Wu-Tang.
So you've met everybody throughout the last 3 weeks.
Yeah.
But you just haven't seen everybody together.
Yeah.
Life be lifing though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're here. We're back.
Easter,
Nah, this shit was planned.
Easter, all that. So
Yeah.
But we all back. How's everybody been? You know,
Spring fucking everybody up.
fill everybody in on what y'all been doing.
Eating dates, getting sick.
Oh yeah.
Clearing his guts out.
Nah, I told them. Yeah, she wasn't
detox?
here, but I told them like yesterday. Like I didn't know how powerful they were. So yesterday,
Oh, yeah,
I
it's like a
like.
prune.
Yeah.
That should have cleaned
I'm
the
like,
fuck
oh my
out.
god! But I'm telling you, it's like if I have to go to the
You
bathroom,
feel
But
light.
they're really healthy for you too.
that's what I heard. So that's
And
why
they help
my
you gain
friend.
weight.
They help you gain weight.
Yeah, there's a
oh,
lot
I
of
didn't know
calories.
Bro, there's
Oh, yeah.
so
Shit,
Like
packed,
each,
bro.
like you're the packed with calories.
Very calorie
Sure.
dense.
healthy calories. So
Yeah, they're very healthy and healthy, like strong fiber.
I
and
eat
everything.
raisin date and walnut oatmeal.
Yeah,
See?
but
Every day.
I had
That
no
might have
idea.
just shown
though.
you though, man. You might have just proved to yourself you need more fiber in your diet.
That's probably well. I mean, I've been eating apple and banana like every
You've been
day.
eating your green
since.
leafy vegetables.
That's like one.
And green,
but you-
yeah, sometimes though.
Okay,
yeah, not
all
all
you
the
need to
time.
eat.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know,
all
yeah,
the
but
All right, now we too old to not have greens on our plate,
Well, the
guys.
I know.
way
Okay.
The way Shane eats is kind of
What?
like it probably isn't balanced enough.
Oh well.
Like
I
mine's too
unintentionally-
balanced.
He's
to
saying
where
you're
I
like
can
a kid.
gain weight.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah.
shit, like I notice how you do eat, where it's like you do be having kind of food. I'm thinking, what if you had like 3 full plates of food every day, like for
Yes.
3 meals a day for like 2 months? This nigga,
Good, yeah.
this nigga's going up 25
His
pounds.
neck was
I mean,
thick
but
and
you
right
gotta have
up.
like your
Yeah,
protein,
he
your
might-
healthy
he might-
fats, your fibers, your carbs.
It depends because, like I said, I come from a very thin family. Like,
True.
like, and people's metabolisms are different. So I can eat all the carbs and still be skinny. You know, but some people can eat carbs and blow up like a blowfish. You know,
That's
true.
You gotta go on a calorie surplus.
All right.
Island, I mean,
So like you need to
That's
be
streaming
eating
service?
like
Island
you need to
people,
be eating like
Jamaicans,
3,500 calories
St.
a day.
Thomas. Y'all eat a lot of rice too, right?
I mean,
Do island people
I
eat a
like
lot of-
I
I know
like rice.
Mexicans eat a
I
lot of
like
rice.
a lot of rice.
It's not quite as same as like a Hispanic culture or something.
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
true.
It's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
they do.
They do.
It's just like
What do
rice
y'all
and
eat?
peas is like a fucking staple. So you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm gonna
Yeah.
do that for sure.
Rice
We
and
gonna
Some
make that.
porridge.
But that's not every meal.
Yeah, but it's not every
Do
meal,
y'all
you
have
know
something
what I
like
mean?
And in
that?
Asian cultures, rice is very
Right,
Yeah.
in Asian cultures, it's
yeah.
part
But
of
but personally, I like.
But I mean,
a lot
yeah,
of rice.
I do eat a lot of. Personally, I eat
Yeah.
a lot of rice. I mean,
Yeah.
it's easy.
It's
to
my
make,
favorite
You know what I'm
side,
saying?
put
I
it
just
that
had
way.
rice and pork chops and broccoli
No,
yesterday,
but
nigga.
what's
You know what I'm
the,
saying?
Damn, that
Like,
sounds
what's
good.
the,
That sounds
is there
good.
an island thing though that's like consistent that y'all see
Jerk chicken,
that's on your plate more than anything else? What
Yeah,
is
I
it?
mean,
Plantain.
plant.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
No,
Plantain.
hey, man, yeah, no,
Plantain.
that is true though.
Aki,
Plantain.
plantain, aki.
Yeah.
What's
Um,
ackee?
That's the Jamaican fruit in the
Saltfish,
morning. You eat
basically.
saltfish, yeah. It's
Yeah.
just aki
Oh,
and
it's a
It's an
saltfish.
anime.
No.
No,
It's
like
a fruit.
but it takes on the
Right.
flavor of
Yeah.
like this whatever you add to it.
Right. So then you take out the core and you like boil it, because like the core
Kinda looks like
the core is
eggs.
like poisonous. It's not like
right.
gonna kill you, but it'll make you sick. You know what I'm saying?
That-
Yeah.
that's
So you
a
take that out,
scary
you boil
word.
it.
Saltfish and ackee.
Yeah, and it
Yeah.
grows. It grows.
You
It
never
grows
heard?
outside. Like you have an ackee tree wherever it'll grow, and then you can like get that. You boil
No,
it,
I
and then
never
you
heard
put
of
like
it.
some codfish or something beside it, some
Yeah.
onions,
Saltfish is basically
tomatoes.
cod.
It's actually
Yeah.
my favorite food, ackee and
What is
saltfish.
it? Can you look up a picture of it? I don't
Yeah,
even know.
yeah.
You've
what
never
it's
heard of that?
I've literally never heard of this. Maybe
I've
I've
never
seen
Honestly,
it.
I haven't heard
I've
of it.
also said it. I've also said it to you at least 35 times in our life. So
Really?
Right, and I'm thinking maybe I know what
It's
it
a
looks
staple.
like.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I told you
Saltfish.
it kind of looks like
Yeah.
eggs to me a little bit.
It does look like eggs.
But that's fish.
Go to the
No,
It's
that's
like
ackee.
fish,
That's
so like
ackee.
the
That's
yellow.
ackee. That's ackee.
Yeah, that's the ackee. Yeah.
Aki and shellfish.
That's it right there.
Wait,
You have, like, they have things in there.
Describe the texture of ackee to me.
It's soft. It's
Is
a
it
soft
chewy?
texture. No, it's not.
Which one is
chewy.
the
It's not-
ackee?
The
The
yellow.
yellow shit?
The yellow, yeah. Yeah.
Is it okay? So it's soft.
So it's not chewy.
It-
It's not.
it does-
It'll break apart as you eat it.
Like
and
eggs?
Like a
kinda?
potato.
or like
um,
potato, or is it
but it's-
starchy?
No, it's not like super starchy. It's like
This shit really does look like eggs. It looks like
it's
thick
normally
ass.
you normally have it
scrambled
as
eggs.
It literally
you
looks
normally
like
has it as a breakfast food typically.
Okay.
Yeah, and then it's served with dumplings all the time, like fried dumplings. So ackee and
But you
saltfish
can
and
cook that
dumplings.
with anything and it'll like taste like the meal.
Well,
or taste like the.
it doesn't. It doesn't
takes
ha-
flavor
Yeah,
easily?
it doesn't have like a super distinct taste all the time, but only because ackee is normally eaten with saltfish. So I couldn't really tell you ackee on its own because I don't eat ackee without saltfish. You know what I'm
Because
saying?
saltfish
So-
is such an intense flavor.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
like it pairs. I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah.
Oh,
So,
gotcha.
yeah, that's normally how the flavoring is all together, and then you have your dumpling with it, of course, which that's also a staple. You know, fried dumpling is a staple.
Yeah.
Fried dumpling.
Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So those are the things. But there's a lot of things that Jamaicans eat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And correct me, people. I can't speak to all the other islands, but I can tell you what I do when I go to the crib.
When you go to the homeland.
This is what's available.
Yeah, boilfish. You know what I'm
But
saying?
yeah,
All
what
sorts
you
of
been up to, Joe?
Man, I've been trying to buy a car, actually.
Ah, man. Hey,
Nigga,
you just
fuck
did
that.
that shit.
Yeah,
that's what I'm
That
saying.
sucks, bro.
which is so trash.
It's the worst, dog.
it's the
And I
worst
don't know what you're
process.
do you have like, are you looking for a specific car?
Man, okay, so I went in there with something specific. I wanted a truck, right?
Okay, a pickup truck.
And yeah,
Yeah.
and like, man, I don't know. Like, I went in there. I don't want to say they hurt my feelings. like, man,
But I'm depressed.
because I can afford it. But like, why would I want to pay rent and then pay
Rent
another
again.
Pay what
$1,000
they're
on a
talking-
truck?
yeah.
You feel me? Like,
yeah, true.
And it didn't occur to me that all these people out here that be driving trucks, they all got $1,000 a month.
Yes,
Maybe?
dog.
They're
Yes.
paying like
$1,000?
It's
Is
like
that what's happening out
700.
here?
They paying like
Yeah,
700 a month.
Over 5 for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. Sometimes depending because these trucks be like 60 bands,
Right. No, they be like 80 bands.
Yeah,
depending on which one you
Yeah,
get.
if you get a full
Yeah.
size, they be like 90.
Yeah, yeah.
They be.
If you
and
get
then-
getting the new shit and all that, yeah.
right. And,
Yeah, a
and
big truck is a flex. Like one of them real big ones that you can tell it's kitted
ass
out.
Chevy.
You got some
yeah,
bread.
we're looking
You got
at
some bread.
over 100.
you have some
period. So,
disposable income.
yeah, for sure.
And like
yeah.
it's not a house, so you don't have a 30-year mortgage on this thing.
yeah, you got a 7-year.
You have a 5-year,
Or a
if at best
5-year.
a 7. If
Yeah.
if they feel it, if you, and so it's like, man, that's gonna run you. So you mean you have to pay 80 grand off, 70 grand off in 5 years.
Yeah.
Which is like, man, it's your payments like.
So you were looking to get a brand new?
So
Or
the
you
idea
were
initially, I
considering
was
it?
like, brand new would have been cool because I'm like, you got warranty, you got all the shit,
Right,
you
right.
get
Sure,
like all
I
the-
mean, yeah.
you're fully covered. I'm like, okay, cool, but I learned there's this thing called Car Shield that you can get for $99 a month roughly if you had a truck or whatever,
Yeah.
and it covers just like anything that happens to your car. $100 is $100.
What?
Yeah.
That sounds fake.
Hold the fuck up. Google that, nigga.
So
He's already there. He was already there.
Yeah.
As soon as you said it, he was already there.
She's on carshield.com already.
I need to see what the limits are on this shit.
right,
For real.
no, it's pretty.
You have
serious.
to have a brand new car for that, pretty much.
No, you really don't. It's actually for people who don't have brand new cars. I mean, it extends to a certain point, of course, but like,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm doing a.
My
ad for
car's
them
over
right now.
20 though, so
But-
it wouldn't work.
But yeah, so that's where I'm at this point. I'm like, I'm gonna have to get a used truck, maybe at best, and to get what I want, I'm gonna have to get a used one and then just put Car Shield on it. So I don't have to
True.
worry about the. So, but yeah, man, it's some bullshit. And sitting in dealerships is like the worst thing ever.
God,
And they
I
try
hate
to make it
everything
seem
about
like they try to act like it's this pleasant process when it's like
It's
the
trash.
most high
Yeah.
pressure sales
It's
ever.
trash.
Oh, nigga,
It's
they're
ridiculous.
on your neck.
They are
nigga.
so hungry, bro. You be
Yeah.
when you just drive around. Well, yo, my favorite part of it actually is right before you actually interact with them when you pull into the lot and you see him follow you on the low. You see him pull like a Jurassic Park style raptor, like pincer attack on you,
yeah.
move from both sides.
Yeah,
They come from the sides.
They do
go to
do
other-
that shit though.
Yeah.
Because I think with a car dealership, for the salesman, it's who gets there first. Who gets to the person first. Like
believe so.
unless you're like sometimes, they're doing so much online marketing, people are coming in asking for them specifically, but the genuine walk-ons and then a lot of the times they'll have somebody you might just be working the parking lot.
That's what I'm saying.
Like where your job is to catch the cars as soon as they park.
Hey, I'm
And as
telling
soon
you.
as they get out the car is, Hey, how you doing today?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So what are you looking for?
What are you looking
know
for
I'm saying?
today?
Like, yeah,
Why the
like,
fuck you here?
Yeah, bro.
Looking
They
for
be,
anything specific?
yeah. They
And
be
sometimes they be having
Pacific?
sometimes they be having benches right out front where it's like these niggas it look like they just congregating and you pull up and niggas step up off the bench and be like,
Oh yeah. All of a sudden,
This is mine.
They
This is
animate.
mine.
all of a sudden they get active. Yeah,
Yeah, facts.
I've seen that too.
Facts.
Shit is crazy. But I get it. It's a lot of money on the line. A
Yeah,
lot
they
of
get
money
a
commission.
they get a good commission.
Commission's decent.
You go
so-
crazy selling cars, yeah, you getting some bread for real.
Yeah. But yeah, that's basically it though.
Yeah, man.
You know.
Good luck.
You
with
got to
that.
do used though. I mean,
Yeah.
that's how
That's what you did. Right?
based off the value of just the way they make it seem. I mean, just the way the numbers work out. There's no point of ever getting a used car. Like you can get a used, like
need a new
car.
Right.
But being the person that does not buy it off the lot is the position. You do not want to be the person driving it off the lot
It seems
for the
that way.
first time.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. You don't want to put the first customer miles on it because you off the rip lose like 15 or 20%.
Off
Take the hit,
just
yeah.
as soon as you drive off.
As
take the
soon
hit,
as you
yeah.
drive off the lot,
Yeah.
you take the worst financial investment.
Yeah.
Especially-
but all the used people afterwards, depending on what the price was that they sold it for,
They might get
always
value
win.
out of it or something.
They
Yeah.
always take. They always make a win, or they can make value.
Automatic
Especially-
liability as soon as you
Yeah,
drive off.
especially like luxury cars, stuff like that. $10,000, second drop a lot.
Yeah, yup,
Bang,
yeah.
hit you. Stuff like, but the harder part also is that trucks hold their value like
They damn sure do.
really well.
They do.
So it's hard to. You'll see stuff online with 100,000 miles on, it, and they still want like 30 bands for it.
Facts. That's a fact, though.
problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's a fact. Especially if it was well taken care of.
Yep.
But yeah, good luck with that, man. I was looking
Yeah.
for like
Oh
a
yeah.
month. The car
Yeah, I
sucked.
know. Yeah, you would take it forever.
I was looking
yeah.
for like a month and a half, nigga. That shit sucked.
Good
bro.
luck.
Like that shit sucked. I'm sorry.
No man.
Yeah, that shit rough, bro.
Nah, I
Cause
feel you.
I'm telling you, I was going through it, bro. And then it was like, and my price point, I wasn't looking. I was trying to pay something out,
Right.
and my price point was 4 bands, but I was searching up to 5 because I'm like, if you don't let me talk you down, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, yeah, at my price point, on top of that, that's like your first car price point. So it's like the market is even harder because
Yeah.
these are people trying to either get a cheap car for themselves or buy a car for their kids.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and 4,000 is like 4,000, 5,000 is that number that like people will be like, we'll just pay it and not have to worry about a car payment. But man, it's stiff competition.
Man, the only good $5,000, $4,000 cars are sitting on someone's front lawn
Covered in fucking trees.
in the covered in like
Oh,
the middle of
yeah,
of
like
Fuquay Arena.
exactly.
Yeah.
They're telling,
Yeah,
no, Fuquay is way too close.
That's true, that's
We need to
true.
go
That's
into
true.
Greenville.
Yeah.
We're going to Greenville.
Or
We're going
Virginia.
deep- We're going deep Greenville, Winterville
Oh, yeah.
area. You know, like
Somebody's grandma's car.
yeah, for sure. Yeah,
They don't let
yeah.
Granny drive anymore because
Nope.
it's kind of
She
sketchy.
just doesn't use it. She has
Yep.
a driver, or
Yep.
they just died.
Yep.
Yeah.
She only put
And
8,000
Grandpa-
miles.
We still got Grandpa's car. We still got Grandpa's Chevy from '85. That's in perfect condition.
Right.
Like them shits be in perfect
Yep.
condition.
It used to
Yeah.
go to Piggly Wiggly and to the lake.
Yeah.
That's
the
it.
car moved 4 days
Back
a
home.
week.
That's it.
Yeah.
Wiggly in the lake.
Those
The only two
That
places.
shit oddly specific.
that shit is real though.
Wiggly, wiggly.
Hey, what else you need? What else you need, man? You
Right. That's true though.
can go to Walmart. Man,
I always laughed at that store name, Piggly Wiggly.
Piggly wiggly. I was
Yeah, that's some
came
down
up
south
with
shit. Like that's the type of shit that'll make you like understand why up north people look at us like
Yeah.
"Come on,
Did
bro."
it?
I know.
That you guys have a
fuck?
store named Piggly Wiggly.
Who the fuck came up with this, yo? And I was in South
Have you
Carolina.
ever been in a Piggly Wiggly?
Yeah, I was in one in
I've
South
done
Carolina.
that.
They were country as shit down there.
Yeah, Piggly Wiggly.
we used to have one here.
They got a couple. They got some in. They got one in Benson, which is like 25 minutes away.
When Dixie, I feel like they're a little.
When Dixie
When
is
it's
the
like a-
next
like a
step.
step up.
Yeah.
But we're still nowhere near Food Line. You know what I'm saying? We're still like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we still got levels to go.
But honestly though, Food Lion
Line's down there,
stepped
but-
their well,
Yeah.
they stepped their shit up recently.
Depending
in
on
the
what
last
neighborhood
like
you're in.
5 years, Food Lion tried
Oh, in the last
they've
5
tried
years,
to
for
jump
sure.
jump class.
For
Food
sure.
Lion's
They
kind of
have.
nice now.
It is.
Yeah.
The one in
Food
Wake
Lion
Forest
used
is
to
nice as
not
hell.
be-
It really just depends on
Like-
what.
And you know what's nice because there's no Chinese store beside it.
Oh, shit! There's always a Chinese store beside a Food Line. Holy shit!
That
Not in Wake Forest.
There's always a fucking China
Shout out to
Walk.
all the,
Not in Wake
yeah.
Forest. It's
The Wang's Kitchen.
even
Wang's
the other one on the other
Wang's
side.
Kitchen or China Walk.
Yeah.
The other one on the other side, they got a Tuesday morning.
Or smoke shop.
Oh, that's one of those breakfast spots.
El Tapatio. No, Tuesday morning is like a
thrift, almost
like at home type
yeah,
shit.
at home, like they got a bunch of random crafts and items
Oh,
and shit.
okay.
home
Oh, yeah, that's
decor
right.
type shit.
Yeah.
Like almost
But yeah,
like a
there's
home
no
shopping.
Chinese.
If
spots
there's a
over
home-
there.
That
That's
is
a nice
insane. I've
spot.
never thought about that. Like every.
no Chinese spot.
I was just thinking of every line,
food
food
line.
line store, and I'm like, I know the Chinese place
In
there.
the shopping center, for sure.
That is insane. I've never thought.
We're
of
not
that.
talking about a PF Chang's.
Yeah.
No.
yeah.
No,
It's always
no,
called like
it's
Hong
like
Kong
PF
restaurant.
They are building stuff around it, but they're building like a gas station over
But now
there.
that y'all say that, I've never seen a fully renovated Food Line.
Come to Wake Forest.
I'm about to say, yeah, they got
It's
some
next.
nice ones,
it's
man.
next level.
Come
They have some
to
very
Wake
nice
Forest.
ones.
I'm gonna check it
for
out.
sure.
North Raleigh. North Raleigh's got some.
No
a
way.
couple
They got the
nice.
Harris Teeters out there.
They
We got Harris Teeter too,
they got they have both, but
and we got
they,
Wegmans and Lidl.
they got Wegmans. Yeah,
Now, when
one
you
of
get
the-
to
one of-
Wegmans territory, that's when I know you live in a good spot.
yeah, Publix.
One of the-
Wegmans is 5 minutes from my house,
For real? You fancy.
I know.
and Lidl is 2 minutes from
She's the
Wegmans.
gentrified part of town.
The food line near my mom's house, they upgraded that one. The one over off of Cary Parkway.
Yeah, that
They
one's
made
hooked
that.
up.
They made that one a little bit nicer now too. The inside at least. It's the same building though, so it wasn't any bigger.
I think
Yeah.
the last hood food line I went into probably Mini City. Mini City's still hood.
Oh my god, it's ratchet as fuck. in that
Ratchet as
one.
fuck.
I believe
Oh,
it.
the one on the
It's
south
so
side
ratchet.
too. The one on Crosslink. That one's hood.
It
Yeah.
is. I can't
It's
do
very
that
eerie
one.
in there. I don't
I
like
can't
it.
do that one.
It-
That
I
one-
still
don't
got
like
that-
it. Do y'all get that feeling when you? I don't know. Maybe
That
I
when
don't
you
know.
go in
Food
Maybe 'cause
line?
no,
Fluorescent?
that specific
that's
one I
specific.
don't
Fluorescent
like. It.
lighting.
That one's bad.
It's
And then
weird. It's weird energy in there.
feel like
That
it-
one, and on
I
top
don't
of
know.
that, and
A
on
horror
top of
movie.
that, the one over there off of Crosslink, that is like a textbook grocery store on why like people in the hood are more malnourished because like their produce section is
Ass.
crazy small.
Oh, it's a
like,
food desert.
It's the smallest produce and like fruit section. All those healthy sections.
Yeah.
I've never seen a store with a smaller section.
They just have like
Word?
literally
It's
a
always
corner. It's
like
literally
this.
like
I believe it.
this whole white
It's
part.
like this corner.
That whole
That's
corner.
it.
That's it.
Cat.
in the whole
That's it.
store, bro.
That's it.
And it's got
That's it.
they did remodel that, so it's like a mini grocery store inside the grocery
They
store.
put up nice shelves and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's got like
That's it,
it's got like a
though.
little entrance way and everything, but it's the only section of the store, the entire store where you can find a vegetable.
And nobody goes there.
Yeah, and it's like few
The
people. that
quality
go
is
there.
just not good.
And then it's
They're all
shit
past due.
quality on top of
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Like,
They're all past due.
Frozen shit.
Yeah, that's rough.
That's
These
crazy.
apples are
but
spoiled.
no. That's the only fresh sections where you can get everything fresh. But
Oh.
if nobody, they're not
Nobody's
filtering
going
out
there.
nearly as much.
Where's
as
Chef Boyardee?
Right.
Exactly. You know,
That's crazy.
Wegmans, Harris Teeter, they're buying. You know, you gotta purchase that shit to get some news in.
Yo, there's
yeah.
Harris Teeters are crazy. There's Harris Teeters with bars in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
are. Yeah, that is kind of crazy. Wine bars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they have
in Wake
lobster.
Forest?
I
They have
think I have
lobster on
seen them.
Thursday.
Wake Forest.
bougie
yeah, but they got a
motherfucker.
beer. They got a beer garden in there.
Yeah. And it's cheap too. If you go on Thirsty Thursdays, cheap.
Lowe's too. You can get
like
you can
Lowe's.
get you can get alcohol at Lowe's. Lowe's got a little bar.
They market in Thirsty Thursdays at the grocery store?
They don't call
Listen.
it that, but I do.
Oh.
But
Right. You know what? I'm a bit. I know I'm here. There is a little brewery. It's either. I don't think it's just like I don't know. I don't think it's a bar. I think it's literally a social beer and wine location to sit and drink at. That's what I think it is.
It is.
I know they sell shit. They don't have taps. There's no taps in there though. But there might be one or two. But you know they're serving a bunch of bottles and cans of like exotic beers
Oh,
and
like a
wines
bottle
and
shop.
stuff.
Yeah. Like a bottle.
Something
Yeah, a bottle
kinda-
shop. maybe.
Yeah, and it's like I've never been over there, but that should be lit. Like over there in Garner.
That's. I think that's.
Next to that
They're
tobacco
building a
store-
lot of
store.
breweries. I was reading an
they're
article
going
about
crazy.
it on MSN.
Just in the
A
area.
Do
lot.
that many
They're
people
coming.
drink beer for real though?
We have a very large beer community here.
Yeah, North
Yeah.
Carolina, we have like the beer fest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Like,
it's
every
like one of the
October.
largest.
There's
Like-
like 20 beer
Yeah.
fests, but yeah, there's a couple that are really
They're
big.
really
Durham,
big down here, yeah.
In the Bulls Stadium, actually, most of the time. But
They got it's crazy.
Lit.
Would y'all do an Oktoberfest?
What you mean?
But
What-
yeah,
what
Like
I-
an Oktoberfest?
Like a
Like
party?
go- like
I was
go to
invited.
it?
Maybe.
No, in like where it started. Where is it? Germany?
Germany?
What's it? Berlin?
I
Was it
would
Germany?
see what it's like.
I would go.
It's, yeah, it's,
I
it's
I
a
don't like
big-ass
beer
party.
though, but I would
Pint glass
just.
that big? Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like I'm just trying to figure out how I would prepare my body to
like
drink.
beer.
I don't know if I'm
beer.
like. Okay, here's my thing though.
Like
Okay, so
I need to like everything. Like I need to get like medically cleansed.
Yeah.
And, like,
What do you call
beer
it?
drinking,
Dates?
You gotta have food.
Yeah.
You gotta have good food to drink a bunch of beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know about German food. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know.
A lot of bratwurst and sauerkraut.
What do they eat? Like
Yeah, a
sausages
lot of
and shit?
sausages on
Yeah.
forks,
Potatoes.
on forks
How many
with 2
glizzies
points
can
on
you
them.
eat, bro? Like, you know what I mean?
But that grease might work.
Oh, it's definitely that's what it's for.
And the
That's
potatoes
what
gonna
it's for.
soak it up.
I'll walk
Yeah,
around with
true,
a
true,
bratwurst and
Bread.
True. Honestly, I don't fuck with regular potatoes like that. Like
What
white
you mean?
potatoes, not that much. Just not that much.
You don't fuck with the russet?
Yeah. No, crazy. Sweet potatoes kind of.
I like sweet potatoes. I
But
eat sweet potato every
white
day.
potato too starchy, man. I don't know.
I like a good mashed potato.
Facts.
Mashed potatoes
There's this
alright.
guy
Mashed
on
potatoes alright.
Instagram. He be having a quilted blanket around his shoulders, and he green screens food behind him.
That light skinned dude?
Yes.
Yes.
He always has.
He's
he
like,
has-
what do we have here?
Yes.
All right, let's see.
He
Let's
was
get
like, all of the triz is drizzled upon thee. You know what I'm saying?
Talking proper.
Yes, yo.
I remember one time he was like, oh my God, look at this plate with a steak bigger than my back.
Yes. This shit be crazy.
He's like, the potatoes with the cheese on top. Okay, let's get into it. Got the greens because I need to get my salad. Got to get my greens on,
He
get my
was
salad.
like, this is a balanced plate. If I was on a diet, I mean, not really, but this is the
I
one.
love him. I follow him on TikTok. I love him.
Yo, he is fucking
He's fucking
hilarious. And then he'll do like plate wars, where it'd be like 4 different plates. And then some, all those food viral memes that you might see, he'll put those plates of food behind him and be commenting on it. I put him on the pod. I put him on the brand story all the time, but
Okay.
God, I'll send you something. God, he's so fucking funny.
That's a whole category of TikTok,
Like foodies?
or like judging food, or like
yeah.
commentating on people's food.
Oh yeah, one
Yeah.
of my favorite dudes is this dark skinned black dude. He look young, like 25 or younger, like 18 to 25. And he'll comment on cooking videos and like, the ones where they're adding each ingredient. And people normally send him people that can't cook.
Right.
And then it's just one couple in particular. They do cooking videos all the time and their food always looks ass. And so like he'll start the video and be like, here we go again. It's these motherfuckers. That shit be funny. Here we go, it's this motherfucker. And then it'd be like, sir, get off the camera. We already established we don't like you in the videos. And then he's like, let's see what this girl doing back here. Bitch, you're not even seasoning it right. Like, that should be funny as hell, bro.
That's good.
I've been watching shit like this. This is black lady, and she's just so positive. She was like, all right, let's see what we have here. And then people, it's always them white people that be doing them outrageous ass videos. It was this one. So she was just like, all right, we're adding a bag of dry corn, dry frozen corn, more corn. Okay, sour cream, just gonna stick it right in there.
Body can't even
Okay,
process
what
what the fuck
is
is
this?
I will
Like,
guarantee.
bro,
I will say
she's
the white
fucking
people
hilarious.
when they do these food shits, they literally just try anything. I
I don't
think
know if they're
there's any-
serious. I never know if they're serious or they just
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah,
I don't.
it's got to
know.
be trolling. I think it's
Yeah,
trolling.
I think
Like-
the one from that guy, the one that he reviews, I think they be trolling.
Yeah.
I think they be trolling for sure. 'Cause
Ooh, y'all
they
need-
made too many things that just didn't seem to
The
make
one
any
pan
sense, you know what I'm
meals,
saying?
that kind of shit.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, if
Yes.
you ever have to ask if it's real or not, just go with it's not.
it's probably not.
If it comes to the social media, just first go with it's
So
not.
okay, at the point at which they start stirring it with their hands and shit, that's
Yeah.
when I'm like, okay, you're trolling me.
Oh yeah.
You're trolling me.
I
Stirring
can't.
Immediately.
shit with their hands.
Yeah.
Or if they make it in some place that's just completely inappropriate, like
Yeah.
if they make it in the tub
toilet
somewhere
or
in the
so- yeah,
toilet.
yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people try to make shit in the toilet.
Those
It'd be
little
weird.
At-home bartender bitches be cleaning the toilet out. They think they cleaning it out.
Why do they
and-
put all that shit in there? And how does that shit flush? How are you not past the fuck out? Y'all ain't seen them? They be putting like bottles and bottles of Ajax, spraying like hella
yeah.
shit. Like,
Yeah, just to clean it out.
how are you not dead, bitch?
I know, because you know that's not flushing all out. Like you said, it ain't happening.
How? There must be a dead toilet or something. I don't know.
If it's not,
Nobody drinks that.
Once it's hooked to the sewage line, I'm fucked. It's fucked.
Yeah.
Like,
Once the drain is established, even if it's a brand new toilet that's never been flushed, water has never filled it up.
You're exchanging sewer gas now.
Once, yes, the gas is there. Like once, and this is doo-doo gas. Like immediately, like once you make that connection to that drain, it's nothing you can do is gonna qualify that.
Nothing's
fucking
gonna taste
toilet.
right. Nothing's gonna taste
Yeah,
right.
bro.
Doo-doo gas.
Yeah, like
Doo-doo gas.
Everyone in your party
that
has pink
shit-
eye.
Yeah, that shit's
Everybody.
nasty. So it's like
nasty.
none of us care. We don't care how long you're cleaning this toilet right now.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
that shit is still hooked to the drain.
so many steps. Like, bitch, it was clean 5 steps ago.
Yeah.
Damn.
Nah, hard.
It wasn't
pass
even
on
clean
those.
at Home Depot, sitting on the floor. It wasn't even clean before
Hell
when you
no.
bought it.
I remember that Jackass
factory's
skit where they
dirty.
went into like a toilet shop and he just like took a shit in one of those in the thing.
Yep.
I haven't seen those movies in a while, but I
remember
think
that.
from you saying that, like it just popped up.
It was
like,
and
I
it was
think-
like the
yeah.
first prank of the movie. I think it was the first movie. It was either the first or second skit in that first movie.
That's how they got to open.
Yeah.
And that's like it was like, whoa, this is
They
what we're
were
doing. We're doing this.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Oh my god.
but how do you stop somebody from doing shit like that? You know what I'm saying?
Y'all
Like,
You
see
got to
that-
let him finish shitting, really.
yeah. And he had, he fucking around. He had a newspaper and everything. Was making noise, wiped his butt, and just left.
That's true.
Sick.
That's true.
Did y'all see that video of 𝙿𝙾𝚳𝚃 Margera?
Yeah, tripping in the
wilding in the restaurant?
Yes, I
It's
did
so
see
sad.
that.
Oh,
Yelling
yeah,
at his
yeah,
baby
yeah.
mom or something
Yeah,
like
I'm
that.
No,
praying for
no.
you.
Just a couple days ago,
through it right
man.
now.
Oh man.
Yeah, he's going through some things.
He's having a tough time.
If he's been going through things for 10 years, like,
I was about
let's
to say,
be
you
real,
know,
like,
Yeah.
If
Drugs.
Steve-O got to
burn.
call you out about your shit,
Yeah.
Nah, you got to be careful with Steve-O too, though. Steve-O be on like that because remember
he's reformed and he be
Bam
on
was
his.
talking
Yeah, he got a
about-
podcast now.
Yeah.
Bam was all about. He had that whole thing with that Lima chick. Remember the Lima chick?
No.
The Lima chick was
The model, the Victoria's Secret.
no. It was a woman who had a experimental, or she had started a treatment program for drug addicts and things like that.
Yes.
Patrick CC
Oh, yeah,
has a
yes.
I know
we
you're
talked
talking
about
about. I know
that
you're talking
before.
about. Yeah,
I told y'all
yeah,
Patrick
yeah.
CC had a video. But she's the lady who had some sort of new age rehabilitation for drug addicts or whatever.
Oh.
She got somebody from
That's
Mark's
right.
Soft White Underbelly channel.
Yeah.
And this woman died in her custody, and I think the girl's name was
She was abusing him.
it's a black lady. It was Amber or Courtney. One
Amber
of the
sounds
two,
right.
something like
but
that.
she was
Might have
soft
been
white. She had like
Amber.
4 episodes of soft white underbelly.
Yeah, yeah. She had like 4 episodes. So we saw her at the beginning where she had just became a crackhead. 4 months later, like it was bad, bro. But long story short, this chick died in her custody.
Like, can't just throw out those words.
Bam
Yeah,
Margera.
that's what she.
Why you just say it like that?
What?
Just
Sorry when she became a crackhead.
But she just
Yeah,
became
yeah.
a crackhead.
I mean, they really documented this shit. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
It's
But Bam Margera at one point had signed his conservatorship type shit over to this
Oh.
chick Lima.
yeah. Yeah.
She had
Okay.
like finessed his like rights.
I think that was the thing that she was making everybody sign.
That was the thing that she was getting
Yeah.
control of. Everybody's conservatorship, whatever, guardianship or whatever,
Right.
deeming them unfit to care for themselves and then obtaining them.
That was part of her process.
Yeah, Bam Margera was part of that too, bro. So
Whack.
yeah, like that's the most recent development. So seeing him like just yelling out and just kind of bugging
He
out
on
in,
that shit. He needs to get
in a
self-control.
restaurant, it's like
So apparently in the video, you hear him saying that he wanted to see his son, and she was trying to keep his son for him. But like, look how you're acting though. I can't leave no child
With
in
that guy like
custody of
that,
you
yeah.
when you're,
While you're acting like that.
like this.
Yeah.
There's no way.
It's like, yeah, you're proving yourself wrong. Yeah,
Unfortunately, yeah.
like, yeah.
The way you're reacting, and then you're doing this in public too.
Yeah.
You're embarrassing me. Like, no.
I want to pray for Bam, but
Definitely.
honestly, I don't know how many
I'm
prayers
gonna pray
are
for
gonna
him
work
still.
for this one.
Yeah, bam.
Yeah, it's fucked. But let's jump into some of these topics. You
yeah.
know, see what we
Yeah.
got. Actually, the first conversation I want to have is Chat GPT, AI technology, and
Oh.
how up are y'all on this? On any of this?
Oh,
It's
I
pretty
mean,
wild.
more than I'd like to be.
Right,
you know,
right,
like it's
right.
because sometimes the shit just pops up like, hey, here's Kanye singing fucking Britney Spears song.
Right.
Yeah,
So
it's-
Chat GPT is like a app or a service that you can use, and it's like it'll write your caption for you.
Mm-hmm.
It'll give you name ideas. You can literally ask it any questions. Hey, my name is AJ the Menace. I'm gonna be interviewing Cherry TNT. She does a Pills and Potions show. She's on this network. She's also a rapper. Give me a list of 10 to 20 questions for her. And I give it all that, and it'll write me the script,
Yeah.
give me the questions and everything. Like, same with, I'm about to make a post for a podcast that we've recorded. This is the first time we've been back in 3 weeks. I can put all that information in this thing. And it's like, that's what a lot of people are using. It's about to take a lot of content creator jobs away, because these are things that people have been, you know, you hire a writer for. You
Right.
have to, you hire a
Everybody's
content-
jobs, like even
Yeah.
in Hollywood right now, they're like sort of like scared because
Yeah,
they're
you can
coming
tell
up
it,
with
write me a movie about this.
Right.
Yeah.
It's I think it's already been created, but it's like if you could just tell them the idea and it'll just write the screenplay out for you.
Exactly.
So a lot of writers are like, might take our fucking jobs.
Okay, so
I mean,
this
it's
is
really
my
right, though.
question. So,
Yeah.
like, that, I'm thinking the same thing you
Why
are.
wouldn't
Like,
it take their job?
first of all, are we talking about a world where, like, what is
No human ingenuity and creativity
Yeah,
is
I mean,
just
you
going to
know
be
what I'm
gone. Like,
Literally all the movies that they've been making the past 20 fucking years. Is
I mean, who
about
knows
to
how
go back
long
fucking
they've
happen.
been doing
generate
this
that.
shit.
What
in,
is that
like,
going to turn our
seconds,
life into?
technically.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, we're gonna be under control of fucking robots. Did y'all not see iRobot?
Everybody's seen every
Terminator.
sci-fi movie and still does the shit. Like, it's like
Still do the
people
shit.
just act like,
Skynet.
yeah, it's like they've never seen a sci-fi movie before. Like, why? You know, why
That
y'all
is
keep doing
really
this?
here now, though, already.
Here
Yeah,
now.
We're
yeah.
about to see the first wave.
They already
of
got robot
putting it-
waitresses and
displacing
shit.
it out of jobs.
Yeah.
Kinda. But then at the same
yeah.
time, I don't understand. At the same time, I don't understand. Are they going to put regulation on it? Because, you know, there's already the music regulation that they're already, like,
Yeah.
trying to get on top of. It's like, what kind of regulation is the government going to put in?
Right now,
This AI shit is getting
You can,
sorry.
get,
Yeah.
you can get catfished by a bot right about now. Like,
oh,
totally.
anything.
Genuinely,
yeah, yeah,
Genuinely
yeah.
catfish. And you are all the way in love with this bot.
Yeah.
There
And
have,
you can't even help yourself. Like, yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Sick.
I don't know. I kind of.
Yeah, I think
don't
right
know.
now, what's happening is what happened when Napster and LimeWire hit the scene, where the industry was just like, holy shit,
Right,
they're giving
no,
away
literally.
music for free. What the fuck are we doing? But then eventually they found the answer, and then iTunes was created, and Spotify and all that stuff, and to give you the feeling of Napster and all that stuff, but you're
Right.
paying for it.
Right.
And you know, so they figured out all the regulations. I think right now we're just with AI, we are in that space where nobody knows exactly what to do yet. It's the wild, wild west right now.
Right, yeah.
And maybe in maybe under 5 years or so, there'll be regulations. Like right now, you could take the likeness of somebody else and put it on somebody else's
Yeah,
body.
deepfakes.
I
Right.
think at some point you can get sued for that.
Gotcha.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but even
It's
with
getting-
regulations, doing like all this shit, even with regulations, we really talking about taking control out of humans' hands. Period.
human
You know what I'm saying?
ingenuity and creativity it's like in danger
That's
right
what
now.
I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
it's only so much you can, like, just the automation of anything requires one person to run, where it used to be fucking 30 people to run this one thing. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
It could be
yeah.
AI musicians in 10 years or something.
I was literally about to say, bro, there is some AI created. It
They
was
tried
Lil
with a rapper.
Uzi, Lil
Yeah.
Uzi coding crazy.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
literally,
yeah.
but it
They're
was
everywhere,
They're
yeah.
everywhere. They did Drake and 21 Savage, and it was an AI, and it
They've
was
done
just
Kanye
crazy.
over Drake songs.
Yeah.
It's
So-
crazy.
Yeah,
I think that all that it is, that it just needs, I think that if it has a human created spark in the idea, like you said,
Yeah.
the concept, the
Yeah,
IP.
does that get? Do
Lil
you get
Uzi
all
Vert,
IP of
the
that?
person, right? So let's say, okay, so all it needs, if it has, once you have like the rapper, established rapper Lil Uzi Vert, right?
Right.
The AI can take enough of his content and can write the rest of his music for the rest of his life and can make
Yeah.
nothing but bangers. It's crazy. Or let's say you have
Oh,
Walking
yeah, I see what
Dead,
you're saying. Yeah,
or
yeah.
you have like the
We
show
can get a
Walking
new
Dead.
Biggie album right
It's
now.
an established
Yeah,
IP.
literally.
It has characters. The characters are developed already by humans. So
Yeah.
it has that spark that's human in it. Once you feed all that into the system, the AI could write that show.
And it was so
indefinitely,
crazy, the
and it would
song.
be fire.
It was so crazy. It was
Crazy.
they used new Uzi flows like in voice, like not even his old shit. Like I'm like, oh, this shit is intricate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this shit is really
Right.
this shit is crazy.
Yeah, because
Right.
in a way, like you can make a musician live forever, even when they
that's what
die.
I'm saying.
We can get
That's what
brand new
I'm saying.
Biggie, Pac.
Yeah.
Right.
You like we can get
Yeah.
brand new.
Well, they
pops
probably
of
wouldn't do
everything.
that because it would be too obvious. But let's say like a musician right now, let's say if Drake passes away,
Right.
and they're like, well, we can either let the people know, or we can keep it
continue.
going.
Yeah.
As the-
Get some
as-
AI
Right.
that could sound like him. Get AI that
And
can
just say
look
these
like him.
and just say these are
Yeah,
records
he's
that
alive.
won't release.
He just doesn't come
Oh,
out in
he's
public.
alive,
you know,
True.
Somebody could lie about like kill off their own artist. Like this shit could get dark. Like
It can,
kill off their
like-
own artist that's like begging for money and shit, and be like, you know what? How about we just kill him and use his likeness?
Or that's a liability. Yeah. or
Yeah,
something like
yeah,
that.
yeah. You know, if you fuck with them or some shit, they could just
And
kill
it'll
you off
probably
and use
fuck
your
up
likeness.
dynasties too, because whoever's in control of someone's estate can probably just sell their
Yeah.
shit toward this. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And then
And
the
we'll
whole
never know
dynasty fell
somebody's
apart
been
just
dead
over
for
that.
fucking 10 years.
Yeah.
So you're saying intellectual IP wise,
Yeah.
you retain it as long as it's coming from an original character?
So
Because
okay,
I'm thinking about, so what I'm thinking about is, what is the new world going to be? So like somebody who is zero musically talented, zero screenwriter talent, zero social media engineer talent. They have
Right.
no skills, period. All they know how to do, and anybody of us can do it, like
It's
your
programming.
5-year-old child can do it to your 80-year-old grandfather type shit. Put the same keywords into a system, it generates a script, a song, or whatever, and you're telling and they'll.
It's like who's talented if everybody's
Right,
talented.
that's
you
what
know?
it's like. You know what I'm saying?
But
Where does
I mean,
that go?
but this is
Like-
this is the fear that people who hate autotune had when it came around, because that's what people were saying. Is like, how do you know who can actually sing if everybody can sing if they
the
just
only
put
person
their
who
voice?
wins the AI battle in terms of music, at least.
Yeah.
Or even anything, AI, music, screenwriting, social media engineering, anything, is who has the most sophisticated system. Pretty
And
much.
how can you ever know if they had a computer help them? Because also, if
That's
you,
another thing, too.
you let
Yeah.
it write the script, right?
Yeah.
But then, of course, you're going to read the script and then
Right.
polish it. You
Yeah.
touch it up. Touch
Yeah.
it up. Put your little.
So you think that's
touches on it.
completely okay? He's like you're
No, no,
talking.
well,
like,
I'm
you're
not,
just
no, I'm not
okay
saying
with
it's
it.
okay. I'm just
Oh,
saying. I'm
okay.
just saying that's
No, no,
crazy.
I
I'm
said
saying
Be
that's
clear.
I'm okay, like
okay.
worried. Like,
Yeah, okay.
I'm thinking of the deviance.
No,
that
no,
you can-
right,
yeah.
yeah.
that could come from this. Okay, here's another one. Here's
Yeah.
another one. Students.
Oh,
That's what-
yeah.
and that's what
You
I
type
think
in
I
the
was thinking.
topic of your paper.
What kind of school am I
You type in the
doing?
topic of your
Oh,
paper.
yeah.
You upload.
I don't ever have to do
you
a
upload,
paper and a-
no. Okay, you write. You probably have to write like 5 papers
Yeah.
so that
Oh,
you
so
can,
they
so
know
that you
your
can feed it.
style.
Yes, so that you can feed it your voice because it has to know how you
Your style
how
of
your
writing.
style is how you write.
Right.
Because people are just like totally plagiarize their essays and stuff off of some random shit and just submit it. That's crazy
You might
because
not
that's
have to
somebody's
write
style.
no papers. You could be using AI so much in your life that just my AI from my home feed is enough to write my paper. It might not even matter that you've seen me write a paper and see what my style is. You know how I speak.
Well-
and you know what format I want. Just make it. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't want it to write my paper like I write tweets.
I
You know what
do
saying?
if I'm gonna get an A on it. You know what I'm saying? Why not? That's what I'm trying. Like,
That's not how you write a paper,
do
though.
people go to school still? Like, do you have to go to school? You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's
Yeah.
the thing. Like we were just talking about idiocracy the other day. It's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
it's turning into that with that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
basically.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, if it thinks for us, then we don't have to. Then what
Think it
good
all.
will the human mind be in like 20
Bro, that's
years?
what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
really
If
it's
turning
doing
Mine is a
everything
terrible
for
thing
us.
to waste.
And we're wasting
it's
it.
really
well,
going-
we potentially waste it. Right now, we are at the crossroads of either using this technology to assist or replace.
that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
You know?
that's- yes.
Yes.
So we're at that pivotal moment where we have to make that
Right.
decision, because assist is fine.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah, assist
Yeah.
because like with screenwriting, right?
Yep.
I was watching a video that was just talking about all of this shit, and I was like on an emotional roller coaster because I was like, nah, fuck this. Oh well, but still, you know.
Right.
But where I sort of like made the decision was sort of like, okay, before you write a screenplay, you have to write a treatment usually, which
Okay.
is basically just
the layout of this.
yeah, it's just a paragraph, just layout of the story. And then you show this to executives and they're like, oh, this is great, write that screenplay. So then you just flesh it out with the screenplay. So let's say we used AI to write the treatment. You know, say, I have this idea, blah, 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 and then it just writes out the treatment for you. Then you can ship it around and be like, oh, this would make for a great movie. Write that screenplay as the screenwriter. You could write that screenplay, but just using the treatment as a map almost, you know? That's why I'm like, okay, that's fine, because the creative, like, you could still take, as a creative writer, you could still have
That's what I was
ownership
saying.
and all that shit.
That's what I was saying. Yeah.
That's
That
why
was
I'm
more or
like,
less what I was saying.
that's
Yeah,
assisting.
similar.
That's totally fine.
Yeah, it's gonna be real helpful for some people in the creative space in that way.
Yeah, but if it's writing the screenplay for you, that it's doing your job for you, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but what if they start making better?
I was
What if their stories
That
are better
shit-
than the human stories?
Oh, they
That's what
will
I'm saying,
be.
bro. That shit go. What happens when this shit start developing like at
Then
a
I'm taking
maximum
credit,
rate?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But what
Right.
if? But
Yeah,
like,
He won't
No.
complain.
do
The
you-
computer
do
won't
you- Do you
complain.
think at some point, or maybe something like our teachers are gonna have like, and like, is Hollywood gonna set up a thing where like when I accept a script, I have to run it through this thing, and if it's been generated by AI, it'll tell me yes or no, and we can't use AI generated full scripts.
I don't
You know
know.
what I'm saying?
It
Or
depends
we
if
can
Hollywood
use it, but
wants
we're gonna
to.
change the splits now because you use this. So like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Now you don't get paid the
Yeah,
same
does
way
the
or what
owner
have
of the
you.
company, does the owner, so then I'm also thinking, the person that owns the AI software that you're using, does that give them automatic intellectual IP? Because
Right.
if I own the company, if I started the company, I would kind of want intellectual IP of all my hit songs.
I want a
all
percentage of
my
all
hit
this
songs,
shit.
all my
Yeah.
hit movies, all my social media, the people who use my, you hired them for social media manager, but they're using my AI, I want a piece of what their salary
Everything,
is. Like,
yeah.
you will want a piece of everything
Yeah.
because you wrote the program.
And I'm
I-
gonna make the piece so worthwhile. You don't even care about giving it to me.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think the way it's like with movies and music, I guess, it could be like they could do a good job. AI could do a good job, but it'll be. I feel like it'll only be for like the generic as fuck
Base
shit.
story.
Like if you want a movie,
Cartoons.
like for all we know, like the Mario movie could have been written by AI because from what I haven't seen it, but from what I heard, it's like a lot of people
they're
were
gonna tell people in
complaining
like 5
that,
years that
you know, there's not like a meaty story in it.
It's not.
You know, but that's what I'm
5
saying.
out of 10.
Yeah, you know, like
Yeah.
you know,
I know
like
what you mean.
like
Every-
Pixar,
everybody
like watching a
gives
It's
them
Pixar
for
movie.
kids though.
You still
It's for
think we're a
kids.
long way away?
I know,
I
but
thought it
kids,
was fan service.
but kids
Somebody told me it
deserve
was all
quality
fan
too.
service.
That's why
It
I
was
don't really
quality,
like
but the
that.
kids like it.
No, but what I'm saying, I'm talking Pixar level quality. Like,
Yeah.
I
like
want that.
Pixar is like,
Emotionally driven story. Like,
Yeah.
I'm holding these values. I'm gonna hold these values. And
like
core
Incredibles
for the
is
rest of
incredible
Right,
because
right,
it's
right.
like that's not just a movie. It's like it's for the family. It's not
Yeah.
just for kids because you could be a kid and just enjoying all the animated stuff, but you as an adult, it's like, oh, this is a story about a broken marriage and you know and all that stuff and seeing all the subtext, adult subtext and shit. See,
Right.
that's the thing. Will AI know how to write subtext? You know, like
Okay.
yeah, because
Yeah.
the art isn't just about what's on the surface, but I feel like AI will be able to write, you know, guy meets girl and all that shit. But can they write subtext? Like
Yeah.
the AI hasn't been through a relationship, so how would they even know how to
hold
write
on.
one? You know,
But how hard? Okay, here's my
So
thing.
you just
How-
think it'll
Apparently
be?
they can,
It'll
though.
be
Right.
a lot.
the
more-
bare minimum of the human experience,
Okay, so
it'll be
here's-
able to write.
Why wouldn't a computer be able to like link? Okay, so let's say the computer has this database, right? It's like okay,
The world's
I'm
its
I'm in the
database,
database,
too.
AJ's in
Facts.
the database,
Which is crazy.
Lauren's in the database, Shane's in the database, Jerry's in the database. Okay, so like everybody's in the database, right?
Every
it
love
says,
story
okay,
is on the database.
It can write storylines, right? So it could
Right.
say, all right, so Jeff does this.
Yeah.
This, you know, these, and it has a database of how we're connected, you know,
Right.
how we're like who we know,
it
and it
studies how our
understands.
interactions
yeah.
are between
Yeah,
each other.
it-
Because there are
like-
definitions for every emotion and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
There's definition for it. So if there's a way to define what it is, then it can like compute and say this reaction would trigger this emotion.
and
Oh,
it draws a
okay,
link
yeah,
to that
yeah.
person, right?
And
So
then
now
it'd be
that
able to
person's
like
connected
actually
that way.
write how to tell the story to make it feel this way.
That's
yeah,
it.
yeah,
That's it.
yeah,
See, I think in 5. So I don't think it's.
It draws
I
mathematical
don't think it can do
stories.
that right
It's
now.
mathematical
well enough.
emotion.
I don't think it can do it right now well enough to where it would fool us.
Yeah, but
I
maybe
think in 5 years
or so. Yeah,
it could.
Yeah.
And at like 5 years, I'm scared because that would be something I wouldn't want to get good for like 30 years.
Yeah.
Like that's how I'm been thinking about it. But like I feel like just the level that it's at now, in 5 years, I feel like it'd be able to it could make a podcast based off our interactions with each other.
Oh, yeah.
Studying all 250 episodes,
Yeah.
hearing how we speak to each other, and
Yeah.
put together brand new conversations out of all the words and hours that we have. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I feel like that's 5 years away from now.
I don't
It
feel.
might be
I don't
real
feel like that's
expensive in
5 years away from
years.
now. I feel like that's here. I feel like they have shit like that.
Maybe
I
2
don't-
years.
I don't think they
Yeah,
have it
1
that
year.
deep yet.
Yes,
Well,
they
yeah,
do.
they might.
Yes,
But
they
yeah,
do.
they probably do.
Absolutely.
If there's a
they
ton
do.
of footage of you,
Absolutely, they
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, like as a podcaster, like bro, we have so many hours of words.
Yeah.
We can string together.
There's so many images and shit
so
like
much
that.
shit. You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
yeah.
Like for
Yeah.
a lifetime.
They have to
people
work
still-
out the.
Y'all remember when that app came out, the AI app? People started putting their pictures up. All of
That
our
was-
pictures.
yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
started dropping
Yeah,
their
your
pictures.
shit
Yeah.
is just there.
I
They can
told
just
my
use- They
friend-
can use your shit for whatever they want.
I told my friend,
Like
I
they
was
can
like,
use your images for whatever they want. I ain't do that shit.
he was like, well, he brought it up like AI, but I was like, is it me or does it feel like 2023 hit and somebody pressed like a fucking AI button?
Literally.
Literally, bro. Yeah, no,
And then it
for
was just
real, for
fucking
real, bro.
everywhere. you know?
Everything like I be like me and
greenlighted
Hey
that
Graphics
shit.
got this running joke. Like
It was a
every time I
release
see
date?
something weird, I be like, we be like AI, and I'm like, what is this? Like
Like all of a
or
sudden, we're
some
all
shit.
just
It looks
talking about
so
it.
real. Like I seen something. It was just like it was a block party. It was it was during Black History Month, and it was just like
a sky shot or something of it?
no, it was just a collage. It was just like a gallery, a post, a thread on Facebook of just people in a block party. And so I'm going through and I'm like, damn, this shit lit. I started looking at their fucking fingers, bro. They had like eight fingers. Like,
Oh, the
then I
fingers.
started looking at
Still
their
gotta work out the
faces. Like, it
kinks.
didn't really look like they looked too smooth.
Yeah, that
type
is the
shit.
only
But
thing that
like,
AI is really
if
messing
you
up.
re-
They
yeah,
can't
if you
get- they
really
can't get
just
hands
like
yet.
looking, like it looks like these look like real people. This look like somebody I know.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like, and this is an AI generated. So I know it took the likeliness from something it got from some app or something else
sources,
that created
yeah.
these
Create a
images,
human
and it's just
image.
that shit is fucking weird.
Yeah.
I feel like in 30 years, I'll be able to FaceTime somebody and have a whole different AI person.
Yeah.
Like if I FaceTime you 30 years from now, you'll think that
you catfish him.
I'm Jeff.
Right.
When I'm FaceTiming you. But
Yeah.
like, I feel like it could just, the way the filters hold our face now, just like on Snapchat and stuff,
You
why
can
wouldn't it be able to
FaceTime
just
catfish
completely I can turn my head and everything. Like
Yeah, well,
you know what I'm saying?
a large percent of it is going to be like if this shit really gets good, is a large percent is going to be our fault because. Like, we like perks like that, you know? Like, if they come out and saying, like, hey, they created a new app where you could put your face on your friend's face
Niggas
and all
They
that
have
shit. Then
that.
it's like, I know,
They have an
but
app
I'm
like
just
that.
saying, like when it came out, like, we always will fall for that shit. Like, we will always, like, you know, be like, oh, it allows you to do this thing, and you could post it on social media. We won't stop to think about it.
Nah.
Like, damn, is this bad?
I saw.
Nah, we'll just do it.
I saw an ad for an app on my phone that was like turn your photos into music videos or whatever.
Yeah.
And take your
Oh,
photo
Yeah,
and
it'll
make-
move it.
and move
yeah.
your shit.
Yeah, and
That's a
we will
photo,
do that.
nigga. That's a
Oh,
still
yeah, yeah,
image.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And now
Yeah.
it's got mouth moving and shit. Look like
I
some
do
movie
like
shit.
those. Those
See?
are pretty hilarious.
See?
So that, so
I haven't done one.
but that's how
My
we
mom
do
did
it.
that shit.
Yeah,
She took
yeah,
my bitch.
that's-
She sent me a video. I said, Mom, what the hell do you done put my damn
Yeah,
picture on?
I haven't done it, but I've seen them. So I've seen some real funny ones where it'd be like a photo and then it'd just be like the way the
Yeah.
Remember when they put
moving and
Steve
talking, that
Harvey
shit be
face
funny.
on Megan Thee Stallion on her tiny
Yeah, I
desk?
remember that.
Oh, yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
I remember
Shit
that.
like that. That was hilarious.
Yeah, so that's how it'll get accepted. It's just like we'll just like that type of shit, and then all of a sudden it'll just become normal.
I just feel
Facts.
like some
Yeah,
iRobot
we'll
shit
just
about
get
to
over it.
happen. They
Yeah.
gonna make this
iRobot, Minority Report,
this
all them
super
shits.
Yeah, I forgot about
processor,
Minority Report.
and she gonna start making robots in some factory or some shit, and don't nobody know. And I feel like we just gonna get attacked.
And even the movie Her, like there was in like 2013, there was a movie called Her.
I didn't watch
where,
that.
the robot
It was-
shit.
The guy
Yeah.
who played Joker,
Yeah, Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah.
Fell in love with it.
Yeah, he fell in
Yep.
love with Scarlett Johansson. She didn't even appear in the movie. She was just a voice, and the whole time, like he pretty much like fell in love with her. And then spoilers by the end, like y'all ain't go watch this shit. Yeah, by the end, like she expressed that she had been talking to like several people, and he was kind of like hurt by that because he thought it was a specific bond. And she's like, "But I'm learning about the human experience. I want to experience more and shit." You know, like. But it felt like even though it was a robot, he felt like he had like an actual relationship with a person. You know,
talking
but
about,
that's
man.
what I'm saying, man. In a couple of
That's what I'm
years,
talking
you
about.
know.
I mean, everything that's been put in the movie has come true so far for the most part.
So that's why I'm
So-
like, have these motherfuckers never watched the movie? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know how this ends?
Watch when they start putting AI in these
See, back
sex
in the
dolls.
day,
That's
in the
what's
spy
really gonna do
movies,
it.
back in the day in the spy
Compliments you and
movies, they
shit.
had shit where it was like niggas
Yeah,
was
seeing
talking
your
through
face
they
in
watch.
watches.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? That's easy now. That's
Yeah.
nothing.
Oh
I
yeah,
know.
that was a big deal.
Yeah,
That's a
all
big
James
deal back
Bond
then.
shit.
And they used to
Star
exaggerate it
Trek.
and put an ant. You remember
Facts.
like our cartoons we would watch, like an ant,
Yeah.
like a little satellite dish would pop out your watch.
yeah, yeah.
And that was you like, but nigga, that's
You really don't need all that.
Every
That's,
day.
that's what the ironic
easy.
part
That
is.
that is everyday activities now.
Yeah,
This,
yeah.
I don't even think about it. It's like cut it off.
Facts.
You know,
what I'm
like,
Facts.
think about in the 1950s, if we time traveled to the 1950s and went like, hey, look at this.
saying? Yeah.
What the fuck?
I would take advantage of so
This
much shit.
futuristic
Back in the
device,
day.
Oh, yeah.
but to us, this is a phone.
Yeah, I would take advantage of so
yeah.
much shit. Like one of those things is that like sports betting. So go ahead,
yeah.
bring you like a little sports betting book.
Oh, yeah.
So you know how everything ends.
When-
But I would
yep.
take advantage of everything.
Hot Tub Time Machine did that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Take advantage of so much stuff.
I'm
go
definitely
for
stealing
sports
somebody's
betting?
songs. I'm definitely about to get
facts.
famous off some songs.
Oh, you'd steal some.
So,
people.
wow, I
Or
love
you
your song,
write
All the
songs
Single
for
Ladies.
them.
I'm gonna be
That's true.
fucking Stevie Nicks.
true.
Bitch, I'm
Yeah.
Fleetwood. It's my Fleetwood.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Like
Fleetwood
you said, if you try
Cherry.
to get a bag, yeah, I'd probably just, go back and invest in Google type.
I always
something
said
like
if I
that kind of
could,
thing.
I would
Yeah,
go back in
easy
time and
stuff
steal
like that.
all Lil Wayne songs.
Yeah,
Steal
go
it or do
invest.
it? Wait, what do you
I
mean?
mean,
I would
that
just steal
does,
all
like-
his music.
Now you got to
Right.
perform them joints to keep
Yeah,
making money, though.
perform, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's fine.
He'll still.
He got plenty of songs.
Honestly, we'll just get different hits from Wayne because he's still gonna be.
Yeah, he gonna put out
He's still
whatever.
gonna be Wayne.
endless hits.
We'll just have a
Wayne.
whole different set of Wayne.
He
hits.
might
That's
he might fuck around and destroy your career because he's gonna be his competition.
He's gonna be because he's gonna be walking around like, get out of my head.
Yeah.
He's like, man, this sounds like a song I would have made,
It's like, I swear
but not knowing in a different dimension he did make it.
that you robbed him
Yeah.
Yep.
Man, that's freaky. That's a story right there.
after you murdered baby Hitler.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a movie right there.
Yeah, right. A movie about Lil Wayne going back
Yeah.
and stealing Lil Wayne's.
That'd be
Like that
great.
could be like a movie.
Is that for real? Like if you had a time machine, you can only do one thing.
Yeah.
If for real, you just like steal some hits from
So-
Lil Wayne. Is that what y'all? would do?
They make a hilarious comedy.
If I could really go back in time, I would just financially I'd make sure because if we're talking about I can only go back for like one day to make plays. Yeah, I'm gonna like.
I was about to say, well, are we doing this
It's
with
like,
a
okay,
purpose or
all right,
like
so,
what?
all right, so,
like,
I'm gonna set it up. I need to
be
be
specific.
It's like this being approaches you and he's like, you are supposed to save the earth. You are the chosen one.
I'm like, no, thank you.
All right, now I'm gonna send you back, but because you're the chosen one, follow your heart. All right.
Yeah.
Go back. You're supposed to do one thing. You're supposed to change one event in history, and that's supposed to save mankind.
Yeah.
All right. What do you do?
Oh, what? I mean,
I will make
for being
Thriller.
real.
Because he's not going to tell you. Because you have to just. You're supposed to. Because you're supposed to feel your way.
Follow
through it.
your heart.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
kind of dark. I think
I'm gonna kill Christopher Columbus.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
Interesting.
Or
Okay.
Elon Musk might catch one.
Oh yeah.
He might catch a tragic.
You
accident.
going way
Never-
late in the timeline. Honestly, that's.
Oh well, yeah, I don't know how far back we're going. Are we just?
No, I'm saying you have the
guessing?
whole. You have the
Yeah, the
whole.
whole-
Like,
the whole
you have
world,
the whole. You have
everything.
time. You have time. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Of humanity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm saying like you can go wherever you want in time to whatever historic event to anything. It's just you can alter one thing, and because you're supposed to save mankind by altering this event.
What I really want to say, I cannot say.
We
Yeah,
have
the
post
answer's
edit.
really dark.
We have post edit, so you can say anything you want.
Also true.
I gotta go see if Jesus is real, bro.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
even
yeah.
waste time to go do that. Shit.
I just gotta know.
But what if you saw him and he was just like a
Everything you're
normal
supposed to
nigga?
say.
I just gotta know. I just gotta know, bro.
Depressed in the corner.
I gotta know. I gotta know. I gotta know. I
Y'all
gotta
get there and
go. I
realize
gotta
he's just
know.
Well, who knows?
regular
That
nigga walking
conversation
around.
with Jesus might be what your mission
gotta
to
know.
save mankind was. I don't know.
Not me. Yeah, I wouldn't do all that.
But like, it's got to be but it's
I mean,
your.
the honorable
I'ma come back
thing-
like, motherfucker,
the
that shit
honorable
ain't
things would be to,
even-
like,
Tell me what to do, Jesus.
But this is a couple things. It's like you always wonder, the way they make. We watch enough time machine movies. I can go back and kill Hitler.
Right.
But somebody else might just take his place.
Right, right.
Same
Yeah, I'm
events
just-
might.
yeah, that's
there's
kinda
like
mid,
certain things that
honestly.
like.
The butterfly effect shit.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I think
like
that's
I
good.
can stop.
That's why I
this
said I'm not trying to
specific
alter
person
shit,
from
but
doing
I do want to.
She had a good idea with the Christopher Columbus shit.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
She had
alter him
she had
for
an
sure.
interesting
He's
idea
there.
there. She
He's
don't know. I'm not gonna lie, because I was thinking something like kill who. Yeah, but how do you kill who the fuck started slavery? I mean,
I started
Oh,
at Christmas.
you wait
I
in,
started,
and
that's where I was like,
I started
trying to-
there, like
There's
literally.
too many African tribes that were helping with that.
Yeah,
And
there were a lot of
Yeah.
there were a lot of moving pieces.
There was people coming in, but it was a bunch of people. It was a bunch of people, African tribes that was the business.
Well,
And- yeah.
they were already slaving, and
Exactly.
the U.S. just happened to be a great place to start, like
Exactly.
to
It just
really start.
the
slaving.
market was fertile. Like
Yeah.
like the
Yeah,
market
the weather was
booming.
alright. Like the weather was straight.
It's
You-
like,
you
we have
good.
a whole new land that we need to
Right.
turn into something.
There's
Yeah,
no
we need-
tropical
everything.
diseases.
We need a lot of bodies here to
Yeah.
develop this area.
Yeah.
Yeah. And slavery happened in like many other cultures other than
Right.
black people too. So it's like
Honestly,
it's just ours is the most popular.
Most civilizations, a lot of big civilizations, they were started off of slavery just
Yep.
because
Yep.
you need a large amount of people to put in a lot of
And the Egyptians, all that shit.
life-threatening work to advance something.
Yeah.
A lot of people have enslaved their own people.
Yeah,
Right,
facts.
and not advance something on a small scale because those would just be the tribes and the small towns.
Yeah.
We're talking about the ones that built like the Roman Empire. It's like, I don't know, we need to enslave like 7,000 people and have them work in construction 7 days a week to develop this into the world that we see
Well, that's
and shit.
so. Once upon a time, the way that because there were no cranes, there were no any of these like equipment that we have now. It's
Yeah.
like. Unfortunately, these people were like really trying to like if they wanted to get
They
these
were the
crazy
equipment.
projects done, so they would enslave people.
You have to, yeah.
Because nobody wants to do that. Nobody's trying to do that shit for any amount of money. Bro.
Yeah.
Like
You
lift
have
these
to.
giant blocks and make this pyramid.
You have to create
Like,
that
But
power.
don't you think there's always somebody in all like sections of life and time that's just one enthusiastic person who's just like, come on, let's go.
Oh, for sure.
yeah.
I'm just excited to see
Yeah.
that goal.
Sure.
Come on, man,
Sure.
let's lift this shit, nigga.
When
Yeah,
I mean,
fuck
I can
that.
only imagine if it was human built, even with slavery and horrible atrocities, it had to take hundreds of years to build the pyramids, right?
Yeah, people definitely like
Hundreds.
died never seeing the completion.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
There's
for
no
many
way that got
The
completed.
architects.
theory
Yeah.
is that if you dig down, the pyramids
It's a
are actually it's a pillar, and
Oh,
that's just
yeah.
the top. That's just the tip of the pillar.
There's a
Oh, so there was
there's
maybe like a whole
I'll send this to
civilization.
you. It's a
Whole-
thing with Eddie Griffin talking about it on stand up, and he was talking about how it's built. It's a perfect column through the center, and it's built like this. And yeah, that's like the whole thing. But
Yeah,
what's-
because
so what's down
yeah.
there?
Yeah, because I mean, like there are
You
many
got
like
tombs and shit, all types of
yeah,
shit.
even with water, like there's
That's,
been
I just think of what they had
towns.
in the mummy, like nigga,
Yeah.
that shit is deep. That shit goes
Yeah.
deep.
Yeah, a lot
I
of
mean,
places.
it's aligned perfectly with the stars and shit.
You
so
know
I
what
can
I'm
only
saying? Like,
imagine
it's very
yeah.
there's gotta
purposeful.
be some-
It's
yeah,
very
there's-
purposeful.
Yeah, it's probably like a
So-
fucking
and then they got a
advanced
piece of
sundial or
quartz
some
at the top.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta send y'all that thing.
What?
It's kind of crazy.
I like non-political conspiracy theories. Those are fun.
Yeah, because it's like you may
Like,
never
not
know the
Jake-
truth,
oh
but
my
it's
God, I just
it's
saw
fun to
JFK get clapped. I don't know if I can even say
the
that
real
too.
one, the real
Get
footage.
his
The real
block
footage?
knocked
Yeah.
off. Yeah,
You had
it's
never seen
crazy
that before?
because it
I've
peels
never seen
back.
it.
It peels back
It was
like a toupee.
Yeah, I seen it in a movie.
Yeah.
Like they used that shit in a
Yeah.
movie. I remember like it might have been Forrest Gump actually. Because Forrest Gump went through like
yeah, that's right.
He
Yeah,
went through
yeah,
all
yeah,
the
that's right.
decades and apparently started everything.
Bro.
But yeah, I remember they used the real footage. I think.
His head exploded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's like the flap. It's the.
Lee Harvey got that nigga up out of here.
Yeah.
God damn.
And
Saw it on
then
Reddit.
Precise.
I've become a nice.
Precise. That was precision.
There's a lot of crazy videos out there. The recent one, the dude that in Japan, the prime minister, the old prime minister, when he got assassinated, that video is on Reddit and shit circulating.
Really?
Shinzo Abe.
We are so desensitized. This is some
I know.
sick, sad
Yeah,
shit.
it is really messed up.
This is so sad.
But imagine seeing that shit in person in wait, what was it, the 60s? When that shit happened? Like,
Imagine being his wife beside him. Damn.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Seen that
Yeah,
shit?
she was
Covered
tripping.
in brains.
Yeah, she was tripping.
Because that was on network
sick.
television, too. You know, like when it happened.
I should have brought this up during the AI conversation, but the world's first smart gun finally hits the market, complete with life-saving. It's got the fingerprint unlocking system that prevents unauthorized people, such as kids
There
and
you
criminals,
go.
from firing it.
Oh.
There you
The
go.
$1,400 gun unlocks in less than a second using either a fingerprint or facial recognition.
Oh, well.
Yeah, that's what's
Talk
up.
about the good side of
Metal Gear
technology.
Solid. That's
To
Metal Gear
me-
Solid shit.
I need to.
To me, hell no.
No?
Why?
Fuck no. That's a
Let
hard
those kids
no
get
for me.
killed.
Why?
That's a hard no for me. I don't need my gun get controlled by any brain but mine.
Wait a minute. I thought that's what it said.
You're saying you don't like the AI being in
It's
your,
talking
in your
about- hell
your
no,
AI
'cause
technology.
then-
I get what you're saying.
Oh, it is
The
like
government
a
could-
whole
the government could
chip,
flip a
a
switch.
processor.
Somebody-
The
Yeah.
government can
Or
flip a
from
switch
a-
and
yeah.
none of your guns work
Yeah,
now.
or the company. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was
At
just
Glock
like
headquartors, they could flip the switch
Oh
on
no,
everybody's
no.
guns.
So what I read
it was
was
like your phone or some
it
shit.
prevents the kids from doing it. Yeah, I read that, but
And I like that.
yeah, which is cool, but you know,
Who
like
cares? Yeah.
I thought it was like if you have a
teaching
car.
your children about guns and gun safety is just as important. You know,
Right.
you can prevent them using the gun.
But still, if they have a
Don't
bad
make it
day.
a mysterious object.
Yeah. No,
I said, don't leave it as a mysterious object in your house.
Right. It's supposed to be
Exactly.
in a safe anyway.
Yeah, but
I mean,
like,
it's in a safe, but like honestly, like it's in a safe. But then you're like, hey, look, I have guns in my safe, kids.
You have to
Hey,
educate-
just so
there's
you
a
know,
way to educate
yeah,
your
there's
kids,
guns in
but
there.
people are stupid today, so
They're
you can't
very
count on
dangerous. Like they didn't even. You
You can't even educate themselves. How are they gonna educate
That
a
comes
kid?
down to parenting, though.
Yeah.
That comes down to human psychology.
Yeah.
You know, like we were saying, idiocracy. Like if people can't even teach themselves shit, how are they gonna expect to teach kids shit? Like, see, it's the technology. I mean, human mind has gotten so bad. We have to let our technology give us our own morals and shit.
It has to
You
make
know, like,
parameters for us.
It's like
It
shit,
makes-
man. Y'all are killing each other. Maybe y'all need to fucking control. But I thought like what you were saying. It was like how. You know, some cars is like you could like with your fingerprints and shit, the car will open. Like you wouldn't even need a key or something like
Right.
that. Only you can drive this car.
Right.
I thought that's what it
That is
meant.
what I said.
But your car would shut down if somebody.
Well, if you're
what?
given access, it says it's smart gun, which means AI,
which is like a smart car,
which
or
is like a
something.
smart car. Long story short, you're connecting it. Once you start connecting your firearms to the internet and things like that, it's not. This is just like level 1.
I didn't know it was gonna be connected. to the
Like
internet.
it can easily.
I thought it was just the technology
like
of
how,
the gun itself.
District 9. Remember, District
Yeah,
9 could
yeah, I
only be
remember.
operated by.
Great movie, by the way.
You had to have an alien DNA to
operate the gun.
weapons.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Same thing. That's how I'm thinking. I'm cool on the smart thing because.
But wasn't that good? Because then that means humans couldn't use it against them.
Like he said, like
yeah, but you
Shane's
know what
saying,
we did? You
as
remember
long
what
as
they
there's
did
no
in District
Wi-Fi
9?
tech,
They
all right?
enslaved the fucking aliens in order to use their guns too.
Look, as long as the thing doesn't have any kind of cellular or Wi-Fi service on it,
That's why I didn't
I'm fine
automatically
I'm fine
assume
with the
that.
fingerprint
I did.
technology.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what my brain went.
I was like,
I gotta
because your
make
car
sure that it
is-
has no, like you
Yeah.
said, if it can communicate outward,
This
that's
is level
not cool.
1 to me.
That's
Yeah.
not cool.
Yeah,
Like,
I was
draw
like
a line.
looking at it like it was the device itself, not
Yeah.
connected to
Right.
like the satellites and
Right.
shit.
Yeah.
I was like, I
made
thought
that
it was just
because
the.
I saw what you were,
Yeah,
where you were
I-
thinking.
Yeah, yeah.
This is
you know,
level
yeah.
1. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah,
that
you went
shit.
2 steps ahead.
Yeah,
into the
yeah.
future. I was thinking about what that said.
I jumped to the
you know.
future, but I was like,
That was like unlocking your phone or some shit.
Yeah.
Like you know, using the numbers and shit. Like you don't have to be connected to the Wi-Fi to unlock your phone.
yeah.
So that's the way I was looking at it. It's just the device itself.
That's true because I have a gun safe that it's not connected to Wi-Fi, but it's fingerprint, readable scanner.
A gun safe. Oh.
Yeah,
But you can also override it as well too and go manual.
yeah, I can go manual. too, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of people. Yeah, the thumb on your safe
Yeah.
for sure.
Because I guess I was thinking the more optimistic sense
Right.
of like, oh well, this could cut down on like school shootings and shit, and people just picking up a random gun and using it. I'm like, well, you can't use that gun unless you're the owner. I'm like,
the thing with guns too that's interesting. It's just funny. There's like more guns than people in America. That's number
way
one.
more.
yeah.
And just
Especially
off the
South.
fact that there's more guns than people already, and there's just this insane amount that are already out there in good and bad people's hands, it's like it's never going to be under control.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
No.
Never. It's never
won't.
going to be under control. Like,
You can get a 3D printer. You can print a gun.
right?
Yeah,
You can print a gun at your
Facts.
house.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I'm
I
saying?
think it's not a matter of it'll never be under control. It just won't be under complete control. Right now, it's not under control at all. But even like 50% under control is better than 100% not being in control. You know, so if you can at least get 50%, that's better. Yeah.
Yeah. It just depends.
Well, it depends on the people who are in charge of it and shit. yeah.
Exactly.
Their intentions and all
Once you give politicians power over your guns,
that. Yeah.
the whole reason that we have the Second Amendment to protect ourselves from the government,
Yeah.
Then it's done.
it's over with.
It's done.
Yeah, yeah.
So-
It's already like a class system. It's already ruled by classes. Like now you're giving them the utmost power.
Which is why I understand why
Yeah.
like those Second Amendment like junkies, those niggas are so annoying. But it's just like
you get it.
you get that. I get that
Yeah.
aspect of it.
You
It's
understand their concerns or
Like,
whatever.
yeah. Now there is still some shit as a gun owner that is just like out of pocket. Like I do think it's too easy to get like an assault rifle.
Yeah.
You know, certain things
Yeah.
is just way too easy to get.
Yeah.
Even when I was getting my handgun, I was like, yo, these people in here, I'm the only one that tried to dress business casual. They pick up a gun permit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I thought this was like the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Nah, it don't matter. White beater.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm in here, white beater with a hole in it.
Now you don't
You
need
get
it.
one right before me.
Hey.
All you need is an ID and a clean background.
Right, that's
That's
it.
it.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Walk
Need
out
now.
that day with a Mossberg.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
And like I mean, and that's why I'm like I get it. I hate how in the South they've kind of messed it up a little bit because they really talking about some Confederate shit. That's what that's really
yeah,
trying to
yeah.
rise up.
Right.
That's really what they kind of
They
rise.
try to line it
rise and
up
they talking
to-
about, but it's like originally they were talking about British against the Queen or whatever.
Yeah.
I guess like tyranny. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Jeff Hamilton shit.
Right.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, I get it, I guess. But truly, I guess if there's gonna be a place where we shouldn't have to worry about like tyranny rising up, whatever, technically, if you believe in the democracy or whatever,
I don't.
we should be like we have that leg up on a lot of places. Like there's a lot of places that should be like stocking up on their arms in
Right.
case there's a tyranny. We're not one of them.
The only thing about that to me nowadays, stocking up on our arms, it's like at the end of the day, if we were to go to war with our own country and our own like leaders, them niggas just can press a
They're
button.
gonna clap us so quick, bro.
Yeah, like this.
They have
Parking lots,
military
Yeah,
shit.
it's
you
not
know?
about to be. It's not about to be just
And you have a
like
Glock?
a bunch of like
Look at me.
soldiers manning your town. Like if I
Yeah.
want to get rid of your town,
Martial
I'm
law
gonna.
is scary as fuck.
I've been
Yeah.
watching The Last of
Yeah.
Us, yo.
Oh, okay.
I
yeah,
just
yeah.
thought I'm like on episode 5 or something.
Okay. Yeah,
Remember,
martial
yo.
law is scary, nigga.
Martial law is scary,
And then
but
you get little rebellions within those little towns, like
Yeah.
like how on Last of Us is.
You saw what they did to Hiroshima. Can you think of what they have
that's
now?
what I was saying.
Can you imagine the
That's
tech
what
they
I
have
was
now?
saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like if I really want to get rid of this one city that's causing an uprising in my own country,
It doesn't take much.
it doesn't take much. I don't even have to invoke martial law. I can just, hey, let's press a button. Let's send a drone down there for them.
And it just
Yeah.
become a glass parking
Yeah.
lot.
And let's blame it on somebody else.
Yeah.
Yep.
Crazy. I'm like, I can't even imagine what kind of shit they could drop on you. You just hear a plane flying kind of low.
Yeah.
I've been hearing a lot of planes and shit flying lately in my neighborhood. That never happened. So I've been wondering what the fuck is going on.
You looking up and shit.
Chemtrails.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's like maybe once last week I looked up and I saw like the plane chemtrails and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
And I for 2 seconds was like, is this the TV game that is this the screen that we're living in? Is this the the glass bubble? Then I said, I'm not wasting my time. with this shit.
No.
It's
Like-
okay to just let the thought like cross your mind.
right, but
Yeah, and then go about your day.
yeah,
about it,
but
yeah.
boy, when
Don't
you start
dwell on it.
when
Don't
you
dwell
start
on it.
going
Yeah.
down,
You really start looking
what this
thinking about that
existence
shit?
is,
That's when it goes
and-
bad.
God,
it goes
boy,
bad
you
quickly.
fuck your
You
day
fuck
up,
yourself up.
man.
You fuck yourself
Yo,
up thinking
the
too much
only
into it.
real thing in that, the only real thing in chemtrails is if you live anywhere remotely near the airport, they do dump their gasoline. You know that they dump their fuel.
Oh,
That's the
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
So when they're coming in for a landing, when they have too much fuel, they just release it. So that is a fact, and that's
Yeah.
why you ever notice that people's roofs near the airport have these streaks down them?
No,
That's
I
airplane
haven't.
fuel. That's jet fuel.
Oh.
Yep, it's jet fuel
Damn.
heating your shit. It's
Damn.
a fact. That is a fact. That's
Do
not
they
a
play for
conspiracy.
my new roof?
Wait,
They don't give
so
a fuck about your
there's
roof.
got to be a nigga working on the roof who got smacked by that shit.
You
one
know?
time.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, they do it constantly. It's supposed to evaporate
Before
Okay.
it hits the ground.
before it hits the ground, and I imagine the bulk of it probably does.
But it's just like
You
small
might get hit with a
particles.
couple drops
Little
of it.
residual.
But yeah,
Yeah.
airplanes they routinely dump their fuel.
I had no
midair.
idea.
Yeah, when they're coming in for a landing, for the
Does
safety
fuel-
of their passengers.
Does fuel weigh that much, or before it blows up?
When you have thousands of gallons of it,
Yeah.
yeah, it weighs a lot.
I want to watch Flight, and I really just want to watch the opening and the closing scene. I mean,
Oh yeah,
like,
Flight.
'cause
in the
Flight was
beginning.
good, but it's like I can't watch that whole drunk love story.
You know what? That took me. That took me for a loop.
Yeah,
Like
right. Like what
I
the
thought,
fuck?
I thought the movie was gonna be
Love
about.
story.
Like I thought that was gonna be like the last thing to happen in the movie was gonna be the
Right.
flight.
I know.
It took me off guard. It was,
The shit happened in
It's
the
really
beginning,
about their, like,
and then the rest of the movie was about
recovery
him being a
story.
drunk. And I was like,
yeah. and
I didn't
then-
expect that. Like,
Bro, I did not expect that at all, man. That movie fucked me up.
like the trailers like fooled you. Like it had you thinking it was
They
about the
took us on
plane.
this crazy drunked out storyline about love and just being sober, and then it didn't get good again until until that hotel room.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
went down in that hotel room and then the court case the next day. But it's like,
Yeah, I went to see that with my brother and my mom, and just thinking it was, like the whole sequence was like awesome, but it was just like the rest of the movie. It's not bad, but it's just not what I expected.
I was like,
I wasn't ready for that like
Yeah,
drunk.
I was not
story.
expect- I
I was
was
like, I
not
thought this
That's
was
why I
about.
don't like previews because they're notorious for showing all the action in it.
You're like me. I don't watch previews.
They will
either.
show
Oh, you
you
don't?
Unless
every
I'm at
piece
the
of
movies,
action.
then those previews, yeah. But I
Those
really,
are the shit.
I'm not about to watch a 2-minute trailer
Damn, I should
good.
do that.
for nothing that I
should do
don't.
that.
For something that I really want to
hear
see.
about the movie and go.
I never.
Because
I never.
I'm plugged in, like I watch
No,
people
I wanna
like
be
they talk about
completely
the trailer.
surprised.
What did you think about it and all that stuff? So usually I'll watch and then watch the commentary about it. But to your point though,
I
like
don't
when I
watch
go to the
trailers.
movies, it's 20 minutes of trailers I've already seen online. I'm just sitting here waiting for the movie
Yeah.
to, and maybe everybody else hasn't seen it, but I was like, I've seen this one, I've
Yeah.
seen this one,
I pretty much stay away
so
from
they'd be
watching
new
trailers.
to you.
They'd be new to me. I'd be like, ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
So
watch
that's a
all.
good.
Like I said, they
that's a
got to
good
catch
way
me
to
in the
do it.
theater. It's the only way they getting me.
Yeah.
You see Johnatan Majors, they're thinking about recasting for Disney.
Yeah.
For,
Is that true?
I don't know if it's true because it was.
I don't
just
know.
some,
It's
like,
floating
it
out
was
there, I
just some
guess.
shit I saw on Facebook.
So
but
he
I
getting
wouldn't be
allegations.
Yeah.
Those aren't allegations. That's evidence.
Well,
I guess
don't know.
there's
I
allegations.
haven't seen any
It got
evidence.
cleaned up so
like-
quick. I don't even know what to call it no
Right.
more. Like
I don't
he
even know
got
what's going on.
arrested
Yeah.
for strangulation allegedly. Went to jail, bailed out within like 24, 48 hours. There was like multiple statements from a lawyer saying these were all false allegations. So it's
And they
like,
put out their interaction in texting interaction and shit.
Yeah. And
But
it
some
did
people
not
were
help.
reading it. But some people were reading it, and I didn't even see it when I read it. But some people were saying like
did not
the
help.
way she was responding was sort of like of someone who's being abused, trying to clean
Exactly.
it up. It's like no, I'll tell them that it wasn't.
Oh,
And I'm
for
like,
real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I didn't get that from
I didn't
reading
even
it,
read
but
the
some
text,
people
though.
read it, and then when I read it again, I was like,
I was just like,
where you can
I
feel
don't know.
I was like,
you're the
Yeah.
victim
I'm like, is
of
the
it.
lawyer blind? Is the lawyer on your side? Why would he release this?
Yeah.
It
You
just
feel like
sounded
it just
so
made it worse.
forward. Yeah, it made it
Destroyed his own
worse.
case.
I didn't even see.
It
Like
made
I
it
thought
worse.
it made it
It
better
made it worse.
until somebody pointed that out,
Pointed
and
out
I
that
read it in
perspective
that
on that side
context,
of
and I
it.
was like, I didn't even see that shit. Like I just took her words like it's this looks like somebody who's trying to like apologize.
So that was
Seemed
the
coached.
official
Yeah.
evidence that they said that they
Uh-huh.
released was text messages.
Yeah. Well, that's the one I saw. Yeah.
That was probably the most damning piece of evidence,
Yeah.
obviously.
Damn,
yeah.
sound like you strangled her brother.
I know.
Most people don't
I
get
don't know. I don't
wrongly
know, man.
accused of strangling somebody.
Yeah, I didn't look.
She grabbed that phone.
Really?
He choked the shit out of her.
He's being quiet about it.
He been
Yeah.
very
That's all you
quiet.
do.
Well,
That's
his
all he
lawyer's
could do.
probably
gotta-
telling him to.
Yeah, he got to worry about. He got to figure out what's gonna happen with this next Ant-Man.
As a fact.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
fact.
Like that's his biggest.
No,
thing.
not the Ant-Man. He's the new Thanos.
Yeah.
So like he was gonna be like the
He was the
the
disruptor.
new
man.
baddie that everybody would
this was
have
about
to.
to- he's about to
In
take
the
him
last
apart.
two Avengers movies that would come up in 5 years from now, he was the new baddie. Like Kang was the
Gotcha.
new baddie.
Okay.
And they just set him up in Ant-Man.
I wonder if it was
But
filmed already.
the baddie-
or if they had to
baddie-
hold up.
New baddie sounds
Right,
so
that's what I was
crazy.
like. What?
He's the new baddie, man.
Right. That's what I'm like.
Budman.
Yeah, he's the new bad.
New Budman round town.
Yeah. No, but yeah. So I got to be honest. Like I feel
that's- yeah.
bad about the whole thing, man. I just
Yeah.
feel bad about the
There's a lot
whole
of
thing.
money
His
tied up in that
career
shit,
was like
man.
on the whole. Like I was excited. He got that fucking movie
She
coming
did
out
that
in the
shit on
fall
purpose.
where he plays like a bodybuilder.
You said, yeah.
I was just
I haven't seen the
excited
trailer
to
for
see
that,
his
but I'm just
career.
gonna go see that.
Why are all our fucking black heroes always getting taken
Cameron
down, man?
said-
Like we lost Chadwick.
Cameron said it's because of that picture he took with Michael B. Jordan.
Crying.
Oh,
What?
with him. Oh, got you
What?
with them. Yeah.
Cameron said it's because of that picture he took with Michael B. Jordan.
Y'all
They
know
really,
why?
they
'Cause
really
she's-
feel some kind of way about that picture, man.
They do.
I remember.
Right.
I'm not
End of
saying,
the day-
look, I'm not saying I would take that picture with any of y'all.
Right, like,
But I'm just saying, like, damn.
it's
man.
just like, because I think we were talking on, me and LOY got together. I can't remember, this might have been a while ago, but they were asking, like, would I wear a dress or something like that? And I was like, hell no.
They asked if you would wear a dress.
Why?
Like, you know,
Why would
because you
you?
know, like,
Like a skid or something.
It's like
you know, like
advanced.
all
Oh.
straight black men, at some point, there's the story of them getting approached to do something like feminized, right? So, like,
Don't put on the
those
dress.
photo shoot, and the main thing, especially with comedians, is wearing the dress.
Who was that?
Yeah.
Brandon T.
Jackson.
Yeah.
I've heard like Eddie Griffin
He
talk about
came
it.
out and
Dave
he did an interview.
Chappelle.
He was just like, "Don't put on that dress." He was like, "After I put on that dress, everything in my life changed."
Yeah.
I saw just a headline. I didn't listen to the video, but Omar Gooding was saying something about that.
Right, it's a couple people that
Yeah,
have
he,
said it.
he said that his career halted because he didn't want to do it. He didn't
Right.
he didn't play the gay role. He didn't go gay.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
Yeah. And
So
it's-
why doesn't it end for white actors?
You said Omar,
Omar Gooding, I think. Yeah.
not Sweet
because-
Pea. I know they don't
you
try
know,
to
like
get P to be
Mrs.
gay.
Doubtfire? Yeah.
No, he had do dirty house playing Madden. They try to get him to be gay.
Who?
P.
Who?
Sweet Pea. From Baby Boy.
From
That's
Baby
Omar
Boy.
Gooding.
Oh.
Cuba Gooding's little brother.
Cuba Gooding Jr.'s brother. Yeah,
They
yeah.
know he be at Do Dirty House playing Madden.
Oh, they were trying to get him. Oh, I did see that.
Yeah.
I know you're talking about light skin.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I saw
He
him
just like
talking
him.
about
He
it.
kinda-
Yeah, I
kinda
saw him
look like
talking
him,
about it. He
I
was
cannot
like-
see that man being gay in no role.
And it was funny because he said, I got approached. Now, I saw that video when he was talking about it. He said, I got approached. They want me to put a dress on. I said, there's some things I'm just never going to do.
Yeah.
Like, don't get it fucked up. Like, but it's like, but yeah,
Can't take
I've-
everything, man.
I've heard
yeah.
several actors
Yeah.
and comedians say that, like, at some point they always try to put a dress or feminize
Dave Chappelle. So don't
Black
put
men.
on
black
that
men at
dress.
some point.
A black man. Oh, okay. So, yeah. So my question was like, how come it doesn't have it for white actors? Like after Mrs.
Exactly.
Doubtfire, it didn't end Robin Williams' career. After like
Skyrocketed him.
Jim
though.
Carrey, like doing
feel
skits
like-
on like
Right,
yeah,
but I think it's
like-
because
Are they saying it ends your career?
I think it's more of the thing of like
or pops your career.
Heath-
off. Heath
it's
Ledger
more-
playing in Brokeback Mountain, getting the Joker afterwards.
right,
you
but
know,
I don't think
like-
it has nothing to do with that.
Yeah, what is it?
They're relating it to the Jim Crow, like fucking
Minstrel show.
Yeah.
Blackface.
Mr. Bojangles. Mammies.
Yeah.
Lynch. The last name was Lynch. What was the during
Oh,
slavery?
Lynch.
He's the one that taught them how to keep slaves in control.
Oh, John Lynch. Or
Yeah,
something
John
like
Lynch.
that.
Yeah.
Was it John
It
Lynch?
was John Lynch, yeah.
Yeah, John Lynch thing, the pretty much manifesto he wrote on how to keep a slave.
Yeah, I read
in
it. I
check.
have a copy.
Yeah, that's what they've always tried to do. You know, so if it's a powerful black man and he's straight, can't have somebody of that influence. But we need to put something on him
gotta break
that
him.
has his to break him, that has his people looking at him different.
You gotta break
so
the
not
buck.
so people don't feel.
That's why they
as
used to like
rally
sodomize them and
behind
stuff like
them, you know what
that.
I'm
Emasculate him,
saying?
right.
Yeah.
So
Willie
is that
Lynch.
why? Yeah.
Willie Lynch.
Willie Lynch.
Yes.
There you go.
So is that
I'm
so is
struggling,
that
boy.
contributing?
Yeah, I know.
Does that contribute to why black men are not really shown in society being vulnerable or anything because we fear like having our masculinity taken away?
We
It's just
fear
like
that
no, don't
process.
do anything
I feel like
emasculating
there's a
at
very
all.
clear line between being vulnerable and being feminine.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
but
like, you can
some
be
people can't tell that
vulnerable.
line. Some people think they're one and the same.
we don't need to be around those people.
Well, but there's a lot of people,
We
especially
need
in
to
our
isolate.
community.
We need to get these motherfuckers from around
No,
us.
I don't think it's that. I don't think.
They need to be retaught.
Yeah,
that's it.
Like
I
a
don't
black
think
man
it's-
crying could either be vulnerable
No,
depending
no,
on
I
you're
don't
looking at
think-
it, or
I
you
don't
can think
think
it's
that's-
feminine.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
not
think-
feminine.
that's not
I don't
feminine.
think that's.
Some people
no,
could
no.
call you. Some people could no, but I.
So, yeah, some
no,
people
you
are like,
guys are
you're
right.
right,
You guys are
you're
correct.
right.
It's
Yeah,
not
Some people that
feminine.
be like, you gay, why you crying?
Yeah, but that's.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I wouldn't say the majority, but a
Yeah,
lot
I don't think-
of
Yeah,
people
you're
are.
right.
Yeah,
I
that's
think we've
yeah.
just gotten to the point
Yeah,
as,
yeah.
as black people
You're right.
to where like
Yeah.
black dudes can cry now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We can do that. We can do
Yeah.
that. I think we can cry. But that's probably about it though.
It's just hard though, because we all grew up. Yeah.
He said it's
That's
the line.
You going
It's just hard because growing up, even like me, like I got a big family, so it's just like somebody. I just always grew up around my aunts or like my cousins being like, you know, telling all the boys like, don't cry, boys don't
Yeah, I
cry,
was about
boys
to
don't
say,
cry.
I don't think that's
so
a black
growing
man thing. I think
up.
that's a boy thing.
Yeah, like growing up,
it
I
can-
always
showing emotions.
I sell that too.
Yeah.
Like boys aren't supposed
Overall,
to cry,
yeah.
boys aren't supposed to cry. So when I see a boy crying, I'm like, why are you crying? You're a boy.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
overall,
But now
yeah,
as
it's a
adult.
yeah,
It's just like, okay.
Like overall, like you were saying, like it is an overall thing, but it's. I don't know. I don't think like other people are putting this upon us. I think we're putting this upon ourselves. But I think it's connected to the whole. You know, like for white, I've watched movies all my life. I've seen more white men cry on screen than I've seen black men cry on screen.
In movies,
and go, "You complete me," or confessing their love to a woman.
Right,
I've seen more of that from
emotions.
white
a
men
lot of
and
black
see
men
them.
can't cry.
Huh?
They can't cry.
A lot of black men
I've
can't
dated
cry.
a man that he could not. I swear, like he could not.
That's
cry.
one man. So you say like
I'm just saying. I know.
you're gonna use him as the
I know a lot of men like that's just somebody I
I had
dated.
to
But
take shrooms to cry.
I have a lot of
Oh, yeah.
homeboys that do. I'd be like, I asked him like, when the last time you cried? He was like, I don't know. And I was like 11.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And then I was like, your grandma
takes
just
a
died.
lot,
He's like,
though.
I did not
Takes
cry
a
with my
lot.
grandma.
It takes
Like,
a lot.
I'll
It's like
cry over
death.
certain-
just like-
I'll cry over
Death will
death.
get me,
I'll
man.
cry
My
over
ex,
certain
his
deaths.
grandma
Yeah,
died.
death
He
will
did
get me.
not cry, bro.
Yeah, death will definitely
He
get
told me straight up. The first time he cried was when we broke up.
Deaths I'll cry.
I don't cry in movies like that. I don't think I've ever
never
like
cried.
really.
I cry in
I-
movies. Like,
yeah.
And I'm really.
See,
I
I
don't
do.
know.
I got 3 on my list.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't.
Lion King.
Oh hell
When I was a
yeah! But
kid,
you were a
but
kid
I think
though.
when I was a
Yeah.
kid, maybe
Kid,
I didn't-
kid,
maybe
kid.
I'm talking past
maybe
18.
that.
You know.
Right,
It's
yeah.
like-
Good shit. The only other
Yeah,
movie
I've
that
been
almost
cry.
made me cry, it never came out though, but it was Gran Torino. But I almost,
Yeah.
almost.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
a sad movie.
Yeah, the only one I teared up and like I dropped a tear. I dropped a thug tear.
A thug
Was
tear.
Life is Beautiful, but I've said that.
Oh yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
You're
yeah,
right.
times,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And remember, I told you like it doesn't even have to be like anything emotional happening in the scene. Like I was watching like The Dark Knight, and at the end, you know, because he's the hero Gotham deserves, that whole part,
Yeah.
and I was just like I think just
Right.
good
Just the emotion,
craftsmanship.
yeah.
Like if a movie is crafted so well, it makes me cry because it's so good.
I'm like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Okay.
craftsman. Like this
Yeah.
movie is like once that
artistic beauty.
The Dark
Got
Knight,
you.
a Dark Knight. I'm like,
Yeah, the
this.
artistic beauty.
You're one of
of
those
it all.
people like when you hear an album
Yeah,
that is just like insane. That is
To Pimp a
really
Butterfly.
good.
I didn't
You get,
cry
like,
with
the
To Pimp a
chills and
Butterfly,
shit, like,
but
you get like.
But
it'll
I
almost bring you to
remember
tears.
like after that Pac, and then when it ended, I was like, I like maybe I think I probably got teary eyed. I was like, this was fucking brilliant storytelling.
Yeah.
You know,
No,
like
I
the way
agree.
this was structured was so. Yeah, I think structure makes me cry. Like
think,
craftsmanship.
I think a singer could make me cry.
Yeah.
I think like
Okay.
Yeah, I
see
just
what
found
you're
this girl named Lola Young.
I
I've
think
been listening to
her
her
could make me
music.
cry. If I
That bitch
heard
been making
her-
me bawl.
If I was in like the stadium, or especially if it was in one of those like arenas, like those opera arenas,
Oh,
and it's like
yeah.
a small intimate crowd, but the acoustics are perfect, and like she's going on this most beautiful like 7-minute run, that shit might make me cry.
Right.
You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
I get what
Like,
you're saying. I get what you're saying.
look,
Okay, they
it's-
might not fall.
They
but
might
like,
not fall,
I'll
but
well
it's
up.
just
Yeah,
I'll well
like,
up
yeah.
though. Yeah,
I
I
cannot
feel you,
believe
I
how
feel you.
beautiful this sounds.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, I'm getting misty eye right now.
Yeah, my
yeah.
emotions, especially my emotions, are attached to
Like
melody.
Anita Baker might make me cry too. If I
Oh
see her
yeah,
live.
yeah. My emotions are attached to melody. So like, if melodies are arranged in a certain, like a very beautiful way, that can emote, get me to it.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
feel that shit, like goosebumps
Same.
and shit.
Goosebumps. Yeah, that's what I said.
That's why I'm so hard on. That's why I'm so hard on. Yeah. Oh my god.
Like I think if I was in a stadium, like I'd just be like,
That part.
yeah, just
like just the
fuck?
And I heard she
musicianship.
still sounds
Yeah.
just like that.
Oh yes,
Oh,
she does.
that's
They,
good.
remember they had Lil Wayne was at one of her shows one time.
Yeah.
And she was like, everybody say hi to Lil Wayne. He said, no, please keep going.
Yeah.
Keep
Keep
going.
going.
Because this nigga was just like sitting there like this, like
And when he was crying.
yeah,
Yeah.
he was like,
Melody.
shit is
man.
crazy.
See, and that's why I'm saying, like AI, can you make? You bring
you
me
do
joy.
that?
The voice of an
Can you
angel?
bring me joy? Can you make that shit?
Yeah.
Well, but hold on. But in the whole art of singing that is coming, the fact that it's coming from a mortal, from a human. person.
That trumps anything.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
You're
sure.
like, damn, you sound like an angel.
For sure.
Because
You
Yeah,
can't,
for
you
sure.
can't, you
Feel
can't
that.
imitate that
See,
emotion.
and honestly, when we were
only
talking about
feel
the
that.
AI, just to go back, just
And
really
art.
quickly.
Yeah.
I was
This is an
less-
AI episode.
Yeah, I was less worried about musically just because that in person is gonna be whatever. You can write the best song, but they can't perform it. You know, like
Yeah.
so I think certain things is gonna be. I think the only thing that they're gonna have to worry about is protecting the actual music audios. You know what I mean? Like protecting somebody from faking like this is a Drake
Yeah.
verse. If they do make some money off of it, recouping the money. I think that's the
Right.
only thing that. But
Copyright
I think
stuff.
they'll be able to figure that out. You know what I mean, audio wise. But in person, certain things can't be duplicated, or you know what I'm saying.
But see,
Like-
but some people have been arguing. I say some people, and it's probably myself. But some people like have been arguing like like even just like modern day, if you like look at the top 40 and shit and just listen to the music,
Same.
like there's a hollowness, there's a soullessness to the music. There's a like music in the past 10 years damn near feel like it was made by AI. Like if like not like it's not coming from a person, but
not
just
hitting
the
the soul like it
soul,
used to, though. Yeah.
how
I already
lacking
told
of
y'all.
soul it is,
They ain't
you know?
growing up in church.
I feel like it's
no more.
formulaic. Almost.
Formulaic, yeah, made by algorithm, you know, made by
I think
committee.
That, I think that
you know?
definitely. Cherry did make a good point. They don't grow up in church no more. That does.
Oh yeah,
That does
yeah,
present
yeah.
a good point because if you grow up in church, your music has a certain hit. to
Soul.
That's where soul music
Yeah,
came from
yeah,
the church.
yeah.
You know,
It's
just
like-
they just
yeah.
removed God and started taking by love.
Because
Yeah, you
they take
don't-
that choir serious.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
And there's kind of an improvisational note to it as well.
For
Just
sure,
kind of
yeah. And then the live instruments, even if they don't have, they might just have a guitarist,
That's true,
a
yeah.
bassist, and a drummer. There's
Yeah.
always at least one drummer.
Yeah.
So you get live drums every Sunday.
Right.
Yeah.
You got the vocals, and then or somebody on the piano, or
And
the,
then like
or
Sister
something
Mary
like
was
that.
just feeling herself
the
this
organ or
Sunday,
some shit.
and she was
Right.
going on
There's-
extra
Who's
runs.
that? There's a dude on social media who's like a church organist or whatever. And
Oh,
he
what
was,
do they call him? Choir director,
Yeah. Well, no, not. I don't think he was the
or
director.
the music coordinator at the church or something like that.
I don't think he was. He was just the guy on the organ, but he'd go live
Okay,
while he's
okay.
doing it, and then like the dude would be giving like a sermon, and he'd be in the back like
Going crazy.
like going
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, that's the
But then-
craziest job.
But then,
Yeah.
but then the dude at the sermon would look back at him like, "It's all right. I want this section to just be a cappella," and then he'd be live, and he'd be like, "No, I'm feeling the spirit. They don't know." You know what I'm saying? And then,
you gotta be in tune.
That is funny, yeah.
and he'd be
like-
fighting. He'd be fighting with him like they don't
Ah,
want.
shit.
Yeah,
That is true, yeah, because you do have to have a rhythm. That's your DJ.
yeah. It's
He's
DJ,
trying to
so
add,
it's
like,
rhythm.
depth.
Literally,
He's
he's
trying to-
literally there dropping gunshots.
Facts,
at you.
facts.
Yeah.
He's trying to
But
ambiance.
if your nigga is on one today,
Right.
you gotta match his energy
so
today.
he-
You know
That's
what I'm
it.
saying? Like,
That's it.
So he
Like
goes
he might
crazy
not
on
want you to hit the organ on every drop right now.
yeah, but
But-
he's like, no, I'm up, so you need to turn up.
Right,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
nah,
saying?
these
Yeah.
facts.
I didn't even think about that. But yeah, that is true.
You gotta be on point,
That
bro.
shit
You
is
really gotta
hilarious.
have good tandem. That's why it's like those deep South churches. Like you'll see, you know, when you go into a church where this guy's played the organ and this has been the pat. Like they've worked together for.
Yeah.
They've done a lot of Sundays.
He knows
Right,
your cadence.
right,
Yeah, he
right,
knows
right.
your rhythm. Oh, he's about to
Yeah.
ask for some money. And then
Yeah.
he get a little
Exactly.
melody
A little-
going.
a little slow
yeah,
melody,
real
quiet,
slow, quiet
soft.
melody going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's- yeah.
Yep. And then what I want y'all
when
to
they
do is
work-
pull
you
y'all
know when
wallets
they
out.
Really work together.
Because like you said,
And I want
it's
y'all-
like your DJ, right?
Yeah,
It's
he's
like your
pretty
DJ.
much. Yeah, he's your
He's
DJ.
a DJ. No, he's
DJ
literally-
and your hype
Yeah.
man, all of it.
He's
Yeah.
literally a hype
DJ,
man.
your hype man, all that.
Yeah,
shit.
he's almost a hype man.
That is the one thing. I haven't been to church in a long time. That is the one thing that I do want to go to church because I do want to see a good choir. If there's any, I don't know any, whoever, give me a list of churches that have good music programs in the area. I'm going to stay for the whole service, but I need that to be the main.
Y'all was talking about that
Main
world.
reason,
Y'all was talking about that World Overcomers thing. I'll tell you what, they put on a show.
They did?
Oh,
Yeah,
it's a
they
show.
did.
It's like going to a Kirk Franklin concert. It's crazy.
What?
Oh, it's crazy.
Oh.
It's
Oh,
like
I can pull up
lighting,
that.
like
I
fog
just-
machines.
I met so many people there that I
Full
didn't
band.
like. You know, I met so many people who were members of that church that I just did not like.
oh.
They were
Every
just-
Sunday.
They were just
too much for me, bro.
Unpleasurable people to be around.
It's too much
you know
for
what
me,
I'm
bro.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
People be
Then-
stunting. People trying to pull up stunt too much.
Yeah,
there,
they're
bro.
doing. They were just like, and they were
Flexing.
all twisted to me. Like all the people that I met from the World Overcomers Church, like they were savages like me, but they thought they were better than me because they went to church. I'm like, bitch, you was snorting coke last night. Like,
Switch.
Like at least I did everything. Like I did everything.
What did
you
I walk into?
I did everything you did. But
Oh,
bitch, you was
excuse
snorting
me.
coke and trying to get threesome popping. What are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like,
And he had praise and worship on Sunday.
how dare you cast
I know.
judgment on me because I don't feel
Yeah,
like
it's
getting up for
crazy.
church. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, we was doing the same thing. You were technically doing worse shit than me.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
My goodness.
but yeah, if they got a good music program, I'm gonna check it out though.
At least get you like you just feel like you need some spirit. You need some of the spirit in you. Like
I just want the music.
You just want
the
music.
music,
You want the okay.
Some
got
good,
you.
some good gospel music. Yeah.
Gotcha,
Good gospel
okay.
music. That's the sermon for me.
I'll get you.
Like that'll have me feeling good. You know what I'm saying? Even if and that's the thing too. Well, you know, with the preacher, he's got to be the preacher's got to be a good public speaker. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Which,
Oh yeah.
I know at World Overcomers, I'm sure they probably have a young dude that's like up there with Jordans and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know, bro. You know his drip is crazy.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? This
You
nigga
know
got
it's
off
crazy,
white
bro.
on and shit. You know,
That's
like,
crazy.
I'm sure, but he better.
I'm like,
be,
yo, why do
he
you
better
have
be
the
dropping
panda
bars,
dunks
though?
on
Like,
and
don't be up
shit?
there looking fresh and then
Yeah.
trash as fuck. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I need to know that you
Let
go as
me
hard.
let me receive the word.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because people
I mean,
like Bishop T.D. Jakes, it does not matter. You don't have to be religious.
He gonna
to get that message.
Yeah,
I don't care what you believe in. That
Yeah.
I
message
listen
is
to
hitting. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I listen to
This
his
is
daughter,
life-
Sarah
this
Jakes
is life
Roberts, every
learning
Sunday.
you said what?
His daughter, Sarah Jakes Roberts. I listen to her every Sunday.
Oh, she's nice. She comes from.
She's so nice, I gotta
learned
turn
from
that
the
shit
best.
off sometimes.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Yeah,
Cause bitch, you not about to get me like this today.
TD Jakes will have you
She's-
like nigga.
Because she's
noise.
like she's closer to my age, so it's just like so she
hits
has,
different.
and on her YouTube channel she has she breaks it down. She has like the 30-year-old working woman, the 30-year-old working woman with no kids, the 30-year-old
damn.
working woman in college, the
not forget-
the
let's-
working
let's not
woman
act
trying
like
to pursue this,
the
the
Jake's
wife,
business
the you know what I'm
ain't
saying,
on
like
8,
the
10 out of 10.
divorcee, the business owner,
Yeah.
like
Damn.
so. And she was just like God came. You a business owner? Yeah, God told me to tell you this, and I'd be like, damn, and I'd be like, ugh.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah, bro. You
no
forget,
more.
You have to be a good enough preacher to make me forget
Man,
that
when I
you're,
tell you
like,
her daddy
you're
told her,
telling me
well,
Yeah.
I'm going to her tour. When she going on tour this year? Oh, I'm going.
Oh, I'll go with you.
I'm going.
I'll go
I'm
with you
definitely
for
trying to
sure.
go.
Yeah, for sure. I want to see TD Jakes before something happens to him. You know, I hope he
Yeah.
has a much longer life, but I want to see TD Jakes. Damn.
Go.
Boy, that nigga almost went with the door. He jumped after the door because the wind caught it. But it looked like it did.
I was about to say, yo, you gotta hit the gym, bro.
But yeah, next time TD Jakes is in town, I definitely want to see him for sure. Joel Osteen, I would go see him as well too.
You would?
Did y'all see the?
Those tickets are probably expensive though for
did
Joel
y'all?
Osteen.
I think TD's is more expensive.
That's true.
Star
Why do
Wars-
we always make our ticket prices so high for our people, yo?
Well, when you hear TD, you understand. You're
Okay.
like- I mean, he's really like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been trying to glaze him on nothing. This shit is up there, bro. Like,
So there's no cap on how much you could make to spread the Lord's word.
hell no.
you.
There's a certain. So this is the thing. There's a cap. There's no cap depending.
Sold out. Whole
See?
tour.
Exactly.
Her whole
know it.
tour sold out.
Yeah, it's over already, and it's like, but the thing with the whole is there.
And
a
this is
cap?
for her winter tour. This is for her winter tour. They went on sale February.
Gone.
Gone.
She booking them. She
Yeah.
booking the shows, and they probably intimate too. Yeah, you already know.
What am I thinking? I'm
She's
like,
like, "Come up on
there
stage."
really is no cap on it because at some point it's like you're paying for their skill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
it is
You're
a
not-
job.
You're paying for their public speaking skill.
That's
it's,
true.
You know, it's past the Bible at that point. It's like,
Oh, it's been past Bible.
you know what I'm saying? Like, sure, they got it, but the reason they're able to
God is money.
they're so good at public speaking, they're influencing millions.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like at this point, I'm not even paying for
charisma.
I'm not paying for the religion. I'm paying, yeah, literally, bro. For sure, nigga. Yeah.
It's like those self-help. I mean, well, those
motivational
That's
speakers.
basically what they are. It's
That's what
basically
it is.
It's
It's just-
basically
it's
what
just
it
God.
is.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
just happen to be in the.
She might find a
religion.
Bible verse that fits your exact situation, and she's just gonna
Yeah.
and they just basically play
Just
up on
wanna-
that.
yeah.
It's a
But it's so
business, man.
relatable though. But like,
I get
At
that.
the end of that trumpet intro video, I have a TD Jakes clip in there. I said when I started becoming who I was because it changed my perception.
Yeah.
the give he's like, wake up, wake
Oh,
up,
yeah,
wake. Sarah J. Roberts got one like that. She's like, girl, get up, girl, get up. And I was, I'm getting up, I'm getting up.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, look,
Yeah, no.
nothing is 100% pure in capitalism.
I love her though.
No,
That's a
Yeah,
fact.
you gotta
It
have
can't-
like
capitalism has no
Yeah.
moral base.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
none.
So it's just like, oh, this is about God. Sure, it is.
What if they strategically plan all of this? Like Sarah Jakes Roberts had a baby when she was like 13, 14. Yeah.
In Jesus' name we pray.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like she was early.
Right.
Early. But like it's like looking like now she's married. She got I think she had like 3-4 kids.
Oh, man.
But it's just
Hey.
like what
Yeah,
if they
why
plan
y'all
a-
all sigh when y'all heard this?
Bro, them preacher's kids. Every time.
Yes, she's still a preacher's kid.
that PK, that is not. That means
preacher's
nothing.
daughter.
Still a preacher's kid.
Yeah, all
In
of us.
church. Imagine in church, belly singing.
What is that?
But she was so real
Why do
with
they
it.
always get away from him like
But she
that?
was just like, she got up one day. She was like, I know y'all be talking about me and my baby. She said, and she in church. She like, I know some of y'all in here be talking about me and my baby and how I had my baby when I was 14 years old.
Yep.
But I don't care what y'all say because my daddy got my back. And I was like, yeah, TD, yeah, I like this. But she's great. Y'all need to listen to some of her sermons.
Yeah, I'm gonna check
You know,
her
I
out,
ain't even
'cause I didn't
religious
even
like
know-
that, but like she's like literally the only person I watch.
I didn't know that he had kids that were also preachers.
Yeah,
and
I
doing
don't
that, so,
I don't know
yeah.
if his other kids are, but I know her. She,
But I mean, either way.
I love her.
Yeah.
I gotta
check
see
it out.
her.
How y'all feel
gotta see her.
about Nicki Minaj's collaboration with
That shit fire.
It is. I haven't heard it.
what's the girl's name?
Ice
Ice
Spice.
Spice.
Ice Spice. Damn.
Oh, she. Oh, wait a minute. I think I
Like
saw
gra.
a headline about that, but I haven't watched
Bitch,
the
what
video.
she say?
I
Like,
didn't even
God,
listen to it.
keep it a stack. Bitches is ass if we keeping it crack. I like that bar.
The stripper rappers got to stick together.
I
man.
love it.
Stripper rap.
The stripper rap.
Yeah.
It's
Ice Spice
nice.
ain't a stripper though.
No,
but
no,
just-
no,
he
no.
just
I
saying-
mean,
he's
like,
saying,
Ice Spice is
Your
music for the
artist-
strippers.
Ice
But
Spice
her
is
ad, her that's
she's
her.
the ultimate tease.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Her like play has always been the twerk.
The
Yeah.
tease,
The
yeah.
tease, the twerk tweak.
or
It's
twerk.
teased.
Yeah, what was it?
Yeah.
I love it. I like that song.
Or twerker rappers, whatever you want to call
I know
it.
what you're saying. It's like it's built
the
into
rappers that
into
are
the rhythm.
that
Twackers.
make
Twackers.
You know, it's based on their ass.
that don't work.
yeah.
Oh, after this, I want to bounce over to the Cardi B and the Dalai Lama, but let me
What?
What?
with this Ice Spice.
He put his
thing,
tongue in her mouth.
Yeah, but not the
with
Dalai
the,
Lama.
with the Ice Spice thing. I just think it's weird that like I'm still watching Nicki Minaj twerk.
She's
Like,
getting
bitch,
to a
you
point.
old as
Yeah.
hell.
She's not. Yeah, she's not a
Like,
young lady,
the
but
hell? Like she's
I mean,
40 something.
You're
bro.
40.
What else
Yeah.
she got?
It's,
Fuck her
but
though.
I think.
I mean,
she
she got
got
bars,
Retirement,
but
retirement.
yeah, I think.
Queen
I think.
Radio.
Beyonce 40.
about this, she's
She's-
black.
yeah,
Mary
that's
J.
true.
Blige is. I don't even know how.
Sierra 40.
But this is the thing. At least I can see them do choreography. Like
Right.
it's different when you're twerking your ass, but you're also doing choreography, or
And then
you're
you're
just
doing
like
it, yeah.
you just got your hands on the studio table. And
She
you're
do
just
very
twerking.
little
Okay.
choreography. It depends.
Now, I heard somebody say
Ooh,
a few
Beyonce
days ago.
does choreography.
No, I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I'm talking
that's
about
choreography,
Nicki
yeah.
Minaj.
She don't do choreography.
She does. Super bass. They got a whole dance.
I mean, there's a whole. It is a whole
Boom, boom,
production.
boom,
Yeah, she has a
boom,
high
boom,
value
bass.
production
Yeah.
situation.
Then
It's
you
really.
swap,
It's like a Katy
swap.
Perry concert or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's weak.
It's like I put
Yeah.
equivalent to that roughly. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Pop it, pop it. You
But
know.
yeah, just every time I see, I don't know, Nicki Minaj is just like
She's so corny, but I love her.
I
She
used to
got
think there wasn't longevity
the
in
bars,
it, but Nicki
man.
Minaj, man.
But that's the
bars,
thing.
man.
People, I think some art. She's might be one of those only ones. But a few artists like they sleep on the like how important it is for us to grow with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's why Jay-Z's done it so well. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? All the different arcs. We still
Yeah.
fuck with him because you
Yeah,
see him
bro.
grow. You know what I'm saying?
You grow
Like, I
with
really
him.
want Lil Wayne to still be my favorite artist, but I do not want to hear about rapping about pussy.
You know what I'm
or
saying?
weed
I
no
need-
more. I am
Right.
so sick of that, bro.
Agreed.
Like,
Right. Right.
bro, no. No.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
Tell me what it's like to have 3 kids, bro.
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
give me the grown nigga version.
Yeah. Give me the grown nigga version of you because you were so interested at this point. I want to see who the
Right,
fuck you
bro.
are now.
What
Like,
the hell,
But
bro?
wait a minute though. Like, but what would academics say? Because I thought he was saying like we don't want to hear about your good life. We don't want to hear about the shit like that. He's like, no, I want to hear about you making money and fucking bitches.
it depends on who
Well,
you're talking about.
it depends
Yeah.
on what art.
Oh, so
you're
Lil
talking
Wayne,
about.
he would let that slide?
Yeah, well, it would,
I don't
it would
know. I
depend.
can't speak
Like
for
he's
myself.
not gonna say that about Jay-Z because he knows that doesn't make sense.
That's not
But-
right.
Lil Wayne be rapping
but
about
like,
grandchildren
But
at this
like
point.
if Quavo all of a sudden wanted to go gospel and it was trash, he'd be like, "Nigga, you better start talking about pouring lean."
Right.
Yo,
You know
yo,
what I'm
he
saying?
if
literally,
it's
yo, he
trash,
literally
If it's
did
trash or some
just
shit
do a
like that. Or if
gospel
like
collab.
Future all of a sudden wanted to go
Yeah,
gospel
right.
Future
Yeah.
and it wasn't good, he'd
Yeah.
be like,
Okay.
"Cut it out."
Right. We don't
We
want.
need-
We don't want that from you.
We don't want
Yeah.
that from you. Yeah, he would preach for them to stay in their
Yeah,
terrible
yeah.
hole,
Like that's the question.
Right.
Like who do we not want change from? I guess this is my question.
Like, I mean, Nelly's basically a country artist now.
Now he is?
Is that why he's not on my radar?
He's always dabbled in it, but
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
and
he
also
did that
there's
song.
got
a few of them
hits.
like that. There's a few that went country.
That went country?
Yeah, who else? Somebody else went country. Darius
See,
Rucker, of
and you know
course,
what
but
else is
man,
Yeah.
another version
Hootie
of
and
growth
Lil.
for me is Pitbull, where it's just like you just make global
International. That's
Yeah.
it. You pop out.
These
to
are
That's
do
where the
those.
real money's at, man.
Yeah.
These songs are ready to eat for everyone
Yeah.
all the
Yeah.
time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo.
So even if Lil Wayne went that route, I'd be a little bit happier. But it's like I'm sick of the weed, drink,
100%.
Pill
Yeah, I
popper,
just-
pussy.
I get you.
fuck that shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's over
Yeah.
for that. Like,
Yeah.
and that's the only thing that's stopping me from saying he is my favorite rapper. of all
Right.
time,
Right.
Is that there's no growth out of his content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still say the baby though. Please
What?
say the baby.
On what?
Lil
Baby.
Wayne. Please say the baby. Damn, nobody got that? Fuck.
No.
I
I haven't heard the baby since like 2019. So.
Well, the
Right,
baby,
we-
yeah.
because when you said the baby, we
it's associated with
immediately
the baby, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we thought at first. Because I was like,
Or since the pandemic.
Like Jonathan?
Cardi.
We just cut that.
So the Dalai Lama.
Yeah.
Had that little boy
Acted
sucking
like a
on his
llama.
tongue. Nasty ass
Disgusting.
bitch.
He did ask him to.
That's
That is-
nasty.
What is
Nasty.
up with
What's up with this
people
open
in power and children.
and
He's
pedophilia?
like 90, and he's probably
Been with quite a few
probably
little
had
boys.
Some like
I don't know.
tendencies for a long time.
I'm confused. I mean, not confused about what happened, but I'm confused. You know, because like you're saying, like he's super old, right? And the way I saw the video, and the
shit's
way
so
he does it, it's sort of like
It's normal.
when somebody thinks that they're doing something innocent and playful.
Right.
Because he did it on. It's not like he was doing it like secretly
That's what
recorded. He
made
did
me
it
think
on stage.
That's what makes me think how normalized that is.
That's
for all of them.
He looked like he played it.
But
off
everybody
to
was
me.
like applauding. It's like, oh,
Right.
Yeah.
This is normal
Yeah.
activity for them.
He looks to me.
Yeah,
like
but
the
not
kid
in a
didn't do
sinister
it.
way, but-
So he like laughed it off. That's what was weird to me.
yeah. He was like,
Yeah, he was like, suck my tongue. The kid didn't do it, and so he was like, ha 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 ha. And then he brought.
yeah, he
it
was
to,
like,
another.
I don't know.
mouthpiece.
I don't know. I feel like there's a
That's something,
cultural
he kissed him
misunderstanding
on the
happening
mouth
here.
before he asked him to suck his tongue.
Yeah, like
He
we're
kissed him several times on the mouth.
like we're looking at this through a Western lens.
Where
you
is
know,
this-
and
like
the
a
kid was
completely
fighting
Western
him.
lens.
True. No. I heard.
By the way,
I
I'm not
heard-
saying this is okay.
I heard
and shit.
some Indian people having the same conversation. They said they said we don't do that shit in our country.
Oh
Yeah.
no! Not saying that
Yeah.
it's normalized like that. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just saying like this old. Like I feel like him being old and you know like how some people that like it's like you don't know how to. You're not supposed to do that. You know, like
right.
how people don't know how to read the room. They don't know.
Yeah.
You know, they don't know personal boundaries and shit. Like
So-
I feel like there's something happening there like that where it's just like
Well, here's my thing.
That's
though.
not appropriate.
If it's boundaries,
Yeah.
does that not imply that this is something that he like a offense he wanted to hop?
I have no idea
When he did have
yeah,
boundaries
I haven't.
present?
That's the part that I have no idea where it's just like, oh, this is coming from a sexual place. You know, like I have no idea about that. Like it looks that way.
Because
Well,
my
that's
thing
the
is
it looks
like,
that way.
Well, my thing is like, okay, so if somebody told you tomorrow that wasn't illegal or weird or something,
Yeah.
are
It
you
was
gonna
normal
do
in
it now?
culture. It
Yeah,
was
like are you
normal
gonna
in
do it now?
culture.
From no, because
And
it's
that's
too
why- yeah.
embedded in our. It's too embedded in us to know that that's
Yeah.
inappropriate. Like
That's
it
always
looked like he
been
was
inappropriate.
playing, but it's like you don't
Your level
play
of
like
play,
that.
nah, you play-
like
you
you
play
don't
too much for me.
put that
Yeah.
tongue back in your mouth. You don't play that way.
I heard some
You know?
people. I heard some people saying it's because like figures like that, like take celibacy on from way early on in their life, and then
Yeah.
like
It turns them into fucking deviants.
yeah, it turns them into like really deviant. Exactly what we said. That's the
Yeah.
word I wanted to use.
Yeah.
Deviant people who like fucking
That's
take
true.
these kind of weird
That's true.
opportunities.
Yeah,
These,
religion.
these people are put these fucking people in a political power, high political power, and these
Yeah.
religious political high power. They are just it's just something about them and being attracted to children, like
right.
the popes, the Catholic faith, like all them shits have
Epstein
history
Island
of
and
that
It's
all
like
that
the
shit.
forbidden. It's like it always makes its way back to some kid shit.
Always, yeah. No
Yeah.
matter how high you go, Epstein Island.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
we always get back to
Yeah.
people in powerful places enjoying time with children.
But
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
been like that for a millennia.
Oh yeah. This ain't a new thing.
It's
But
not
it's
new,
like-
so it's just like it's just now we
I feel
really
like they're
just
trying to
see it.
normalize it now, though.
And
Yeah.
keep in mind too, remember like, you know, before we came to our senses, like we were marrying like fucking 13-year-olds and shit. And
We were
12-year-olds.
also that
Child brides.
Yeah,
Oh, but
and that was
also-
normalized.
They still do
Well,
that in
yeah,
some
but
like in like what is that
yeah.
Romania?
That was
they
when
still
life
do that
expectancy
shit.
was
Right.
27.
That's all. But
Oh, yeah.
13 was
Yeah.
also
Yeah.
your midpoint. Of
Yeah,
your
Yeah,
life.
but what I'm saying is like some people, but some people, what I'm saying is like,
you know what I'm saying?
no, I agree. But what I'm saying is some people took that and just continued it even into modern day.
Oh,
where
yeah,
it's
yeah,
just
yeah,
like,
for
oh,
sure,
they have no
yeah.
problem, you know, but it's
Yeah.
still wrong, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, that shit is crazy. When I saw it, like my friend, like she showed me on my phone because I had no idea it happened. I was like, hey,
Yeah,
what the
crazy.
fuck
Disgusting.
is
It's
happening?
weird.
Oh, but going to
I
your,
know his
your
breath
thing-
is crazy.
You know?
You see
Old
his
people-
tongue?
Oh, people
Is
breath.
there an old person that you've ever seen that you're like, their breath probably smells good?
No, come on, no.
It always looks nasty. Like, it
Yeah.
always looks
That's
like.
true. Yeah,
Yeah.
decaying
My
teeth.
grandma's breath
Yeah.
almost
In a
smelled like
way.
hot peppermint.
Hot.
It was just
peppermint.
always hot.
And smell
It
like
never
peppermint.
stink because her Chanel number 5 was so strong.
It was always hot.
It was
I know
just
what you're
always
talking
hot.
about. I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Oh, yeah,
Always
breath
had a
is hot,
pepperment.
yeah.
Yeah, that, I
Has
know
it-
what you-
breathy.
Has a burning sensation to it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, damn,
for sure,
you've been
though.
chewing on Big Red all day.
Yeah, bro, for
Breath was
real though.
burns
spicy.
your eyes a little bit when it's
You know what I'm
coming in.
saying? No, the perfume did. Like I couldn't smell. It was just straight Chanel number 5. I swear.
Jesus,
And my mom is turning into my grandma because that's what she asked for her birthday. I was like, why the fuck do you want Chanel number 5? Of all the Chanels, that one.
It's the most expensive
gives-
liquid on earth.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So what do you think? Like, do you think like for the Dalai Lama and all that stuff, who's into that shit and all that stuff? What do you think? Like is that shit like over now? It's just like, is that shit?
I mean, he's a Dalai
he
Lama.
just-
All
He's
that he
basically
stood
a god.
for and all
He
that stuff.
apologized.
Oh, did he?
You don't have to
That was it.
apologize. Even if he didn't
He doesn't
apologize, it
have
wouldn't
to.
matter.
He doesn't
Yeah.
have to. Yeah,
Oh.
and it's like
He's a god to them.
Literally.
Oh,
I just think it's just weird how like normalization of just like
How do you get that position?
children. Like I feel like we should be able to draw a hard line on children, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Generally, even if there's people doing
agree.
it and it's happening, I feel like we should make it really hard for people to do it. But then when we find out that they do it, there's some sort of like public demonstration. Like it's so clear and precise on what happens to people who get caught with
This
children.
nigga said he
'Cause
wanted the
this was
guillotine
just
back.
like-
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Weird. Like, this was just generally weird because the kid didn't take the bait.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Thank God.
It's
He
just
was like,
like
no.
there's just
This
not
kid's, like,
there's not a
doing that.
hard
Yeah.
line on it.
Because now you can't even play onto it like it was your culture. Like
Yeah.
the kid didn't take
Yeah.
the bait, none of that
Kid
shit.
didn't
Yeah,
take the bait. But like, this is honestly probably like least weird or like probably most normal thing that the Dalai Lama's done. Like he had,
Yeah.
y'all heard like the other one, like homie used to have mad slaves apparently.
What?
no.
Oh,
You haven't heard
shit,
that?
no.
How many had like he had like 6,000 serfs or something.
But
at
the
one
tourist
point.
they bring in like
Yeah.
billions a year in tourism.
Of like his own people?
He had slaves, yeah. He had people that were.
And
like,
he's not even
slaves,
that
so.
old to be having slaves. Like this
Right.
nigga's like 70. He's like 85, I think, or
Yeah, yeah.
83.
Yeah.
He's not even old enough to really be having.
Have
you
it-
know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like,
yeah.
That part of the world was very different.
Oh, that's true.
when
That's
he was
right.
younger.
They're on the
He's
other
been,
side.
He's been
anyway.
the Dalai
That's
Lama
true.
for a long time.
Yeah, that's right.
A long
They're
ass
not
time,
even.
man.
It's
What
not
the fuck?
America. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that
that
place
could
has gone
definitely.
through a lot of
All
I'm
of
sure
that
there's
been
somewhere you can go
alive.
right now and get you a fresh crop of slaves. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure of it. So
I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done.
I don't
He
know.
does say crop.
A whole
He does say
community.
crop. Invest in a prison, buy a prison.
That's how it is.
Yeah,
That's
a whole
what
community
it
of
is,
slaves.
pretty
A
much.
crop
man.
of slaves.
Look,
I don't
if
think
you
that's
buy
how
a
you
prison-
describe.
And a slaver from those back in the day. Oh, I beg to
He
differ.
grew them.
Like, yeah, slave.
Hell yeah. But Cardi
see-
B was getting judgment because
Oh, yeah. What's that about?
she was calling him out like fuck this predator. I don't know if you can look up her tweet. She made a tweet, but people were coming at her. Long story short, it was you're the wrong messenger for this because you're trying to speak out against predators, but you've also spoken out against. You've also verbally said that you used to drug and rob men.
Oh.
So
they
were-
brought that up?
So you're a predator too. We don't want to hear you talk about the Dalai
She's
Lama
the
being
wrong
a
messenger
predator.
for that.
Oh.
one.
You're the wrong
okay.
messenger. But in my mind,
She came out with a response video to that
I'm
too.
still thinking about like I don't know. Yes, Cardi B was drugging grown men and she was preying on niggas. But I don't know. Can't we draw a hard line? Can't we just like leave that off the table for now?
Yeah.
To my kids.
Can we not draw a hard line on kids? Like
Yeah.
that just
Yeah.
seems
Right.
weird.
Well,
to me,
well
you know what
I
mean?
guess the reason why I mean,
It's
yeah, we
whataboutism.
should, but I think the reason, I mean, if you look like we can't even draw a hard line on the age of consent. Like over
Right.
here is
Yeah,
18,
that's true.
there
That's
is
true.
16, over here is 14. So it's like
Yeah,
it's
true.
hard for us to draw a line on any morality at all.
Yeah.
Everything is subjective. It just depends.
No, it's just like wherever you live, just follow the laws of wherever you live.
Yeah, that just seems so crazy. Like, I just feel like there should be higher laws wrapped around children until
Yeah.
like 14, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
But I
don't
thought
even know
18.
why
Remember, I
four-
think 18
or
was
even
the magic
18.
number. I
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
that was the
Jerry
magic
looked
number.
at you like,
All right, okay.
Oh, sorry.
Well, hold up, okay.
I'm not there. She's like, oh, so you wanted to get loose?
Bombastic side eye.
I was
Chill,
thinking,
pause.
I was thinking about it in terms of just like being able to like fight for yourself. That's how I was thinking about it.
I
Like
understand.
the average 14-year-old will at least be able to put up a fight. You know
I
what I'm
think-
saying?
You can work at 14. You should have like a little bit of like
Just a
something,
little bit,
a
you
little
know what I'm
something.
I feel like 14-year-olds should be able to get a job if they want.
I was working at 14,
Yeah,
but that's
for
not
sure.
like everywhere. Most
Yeah,
places,
that's illegal here.
Most times you
Oh,
have to
that's
get like
what it is.
permits.
It's legal
You
You
here.
can work. The only
It's
place you can
16
really
here.
work here is like Chick-fil-A at 14.
And no, it's weird.
but you can
I
only
think
work
Yeah.
like 4 hours a week.
It was a half year. It was 16 and a half, I think, when I started working. It was like I think you had to be 16
sometimes,
and a half.
I'm back in, it was,
No, you
yeah,
can do,
that's how
I
it
think
was for
15.
us,
You can
though.
do 15.
I was 15
Or
at
no,
Subway.
actually, no. I think it was
was
15 and a half.
15
something
and a
like that.
half.
Yeah,
And if you
because,
want,
yeah,
but you can start at
because
13. You just have to get a permit from like your parents.
I know Chick-fil-A would hire you at like 14. or
Yeah,
something.
14.
Yeah, there was really only a few spots that would actually hire you at 14, even if they do lower it that much. Because where I was living at, the only two places at 14 I could work were McDonald's or Dairy Queen. But Dairy Queens are not big, so yeah, I mean we're talking about a staff of 8 people probably.
Right.
So pretty much it's McDonald's, and if they're overstaffed at one point, you're not gonna be able to get in, but it's easier to get in because McDonald's niggas are quitting McDonald's.
Yeah. And they'll
You know what I'm
lowball you.
saying?
They can pay
Especially
you.
a 14-year-old.
Yeah.
Like
You get $5
my
an
sister
hour.
worked at McDonald's for 1 weekend, I think. Maybe
At 14?
1 week.
1 weekend at like 14 or 15.
Oh.
Like she worked there for like 1 weekend, maybe 2 weekends.
Yeah.
Like a
Nigga,
month.
Made a bag.
Or just quit.
I don't know
Or
if
she just
I was-
quit.
She was just like, I don't want to do it no more.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, I worked at that. When I turned 14, I was there for 6 months before we moved. I was like, nigga, I'm here. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Like,
I was trying to get
if
some
this
Buy
is
that
the-
CD.
Yeah, if this is the only job I can have, and I was making $5.15 an hour.
Which, I mean, at the time when you have no money.
And nigga, $5.15 an hour, I was balling,
Yeah,
bro.
right.
Yeah.
Bro, what?
$200 checks.
Yeah,
On a
what?
$0 salary?
Right.
Bro.
With no bills. With no bills. That's what
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like,
That's the
I'm
other
like,
thing.
no
yo, I got
bills, yeah.
money, bro.
I was at Wendy's making $6.15.
with a 6-hour shift. I was like, nigga, this is crazy.
Bro,
Yeah, I was-
part-time like a motherfucker.
Yes, bro.
I was pulling 12s
Yeah.
at Wendy's at 16. I ain't even
Yeah.
know I wasn't supposed to be doing that.
I know. I used to work hella overtime at Goodberry. So.
Hell yeah. Oh, yeah. We used to eat them. We used to
What? And I was on the line too,
drop.
making burgers. That's what I did. I was a burgers. I was making the burgers.
I was doing fries in the window.
Facts.
Those two. The
I was
fries in
doing
the
fries,
window.
I've never
window,
worked
and
fast food.
cashier.
Yeah, never
Fast
done
food is so fun, bro. Those have been
I did coffee.
my favorite jobs. I don't care. Like like I've had
Yeah,
the
I
most
did, like,
fun.
the dollar- fast
Those
food
jobs
dollar
are the
store.
most fun.
Oh,
My
dollar
favorite
store, yeah.
job had to be KFC, Taco Bell, and Falls.
Oh.
Are you serious?
What? That's my favorite fucking job, bro. I love everybody there.
Damn, that's how old were you when you worked there? See, I only did
24, 23.
Okay, see, I only worked fast food when I was 14, but then when I came down here, I did Goodberry's,
Right,
which
which
was
is not
ice
technically
cream.
fast
So
food, yeah.
it's not fast food, but it's it's a food service, but it ain't. It's different though, you know.
So once you throw in a drive-through, honestly, game changer.
yeah,
Total game
shit gets
changer.
different. Yeah,
Total
yeah.
game changer. They come
Yeah.
from two sides. It's over. Like I said.
Yeah,
That's it.
facts.
yeah.
That's it,
Facts,
man.
right? Yeah.
And like in some weird way, the drive-through kind of prioritizes over the regular people standing in the store. I
they
think.
damn sure do for
Yeah.
sure.
So that's like because there's a timer on the drive-through, which is not on the regular people.
Yep, and
But-
you can't have that in that traffic might be in the street.
And so
You
I've
might
always
be
seen
fucking
people like.
traffic up.
But you're
Having
supposed to
an
have two
earpiece
different
crazy.
ones. Like one side is supposed to be for the drive-through, one side is
Right.
supposed to be for dining.
If they staff,
Yeah.
if they staff properly,
If
yeah.
they-
yeah.
Yeah,
They're
if,
doing
if
it
they
right.
staff properly.
Yeah. If you go to
So you
McDonald's
feel like
anytime after
Taco
sun
Bell
go
and
down.
KFC was your favorite? Was it? You feel like you met like some of the best people, like people you still fuck with to this day? I feel like food jobs, you meet people you fuck with for a long time.
I'm still
Yeah.
friends with a lot of them on social media, but it's like just small
Y'all ain't
interactions.
kicking
Like
it.
we not chilling or nothing like that.
Like,
But
nigga, me and Jeff go back.
just
to
as far as like, work,
Yeah.
yeah.
we go back to high school and we still kicking it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, so it's
Way
like,
back.
I will say, I still chill with a girl that I work with at Wendy's.
Okay,
But she,
okay.
it's so funny. Me and her went to aesthetic school together, and I went at her, and I was like, Destiny. And then she was like, yes. And I was just like, you don't remember me? And then she was like, no. And I was like, Cherokee. She was like, nothing. I have nothing. And I was like, we worked at Wendy's together. She's like, I definitely worked at Wendy's. I said, yeah, me, you, Melvin, Kavon, like Jaquan, all of us.
yeah.
And then it wasn't until years later
She realized who you were.
I made, matter of fact, just the other day, I made a status about Wendy's and I had tagged Kavon in it because I'm still friends with him on Facebook. And she replied, she said, why am I just now remembering? And I was like, Destiny, I have known you. We've been esthetician for 6 years. Mind you, I worked with her at that spa I worked at downtown.
Right.
And I'm like, I've been telling you this. She was like, bro, it's just now clicking. Like,
I know
and she
you from my
tagged
past.
everybody that we used to work with. Like, so yeah, that was cool.
Some people memories, man.
But yeah.
yeah.
Fast food, and it's a bonding experience.
But I don't really be chilling with my coworkers. I don't chill with my coworkers outside of work.
Fast food was
I'm
cool
not-
though.
I don't
I
do
like
that.
Panera. Panera was the last food place that I worked, and
That's like
I don't
high-end
still
fast
hang out with
food.
people from Panera. I mean, Lauren doesn't count just because we met in
Right,
college. You know
right,
what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
And we worked there together at one point because he got me a job there. But I hung out with people from from Panera for a lot of years.
Yeah,
after
facts,
I worked
facts,
there though.
yeah,
Like,
facts.
you know, like 5-6 years, I'm still kicking it with them. But it's
Right.
like we're in years 8 now, type shit. You know?
There was
I was
there was-
thinking about. I was
definitely
thinking
some
about
fun
like,
definitely some fun moments.
Yeah. And it's like, but I'm still really cool with like I still talk to Adam on a regular
Right,
on Instagram,
right.
stuff like
He
that.
cool,
Like I
he's
still
cool,
talk
bro.
to certain
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
via social media.
I was just always
regularly,
scared
like-
because I'm like, I don't want you to go back and saying nothing. I don't want you to go back and saying nothing. Like people at Taco Bell, those are probably like the only people I chill with outside of work type shit. But any other job, like once I got like a job, like at the call center
Kept
or
it
something
hella
like that, hell
professional.
no, we're not chilling
I was
outside of
fucking
work.
with I was fucking with my
I chill with like
people.
maybe one girl, and that's only because I was buying weed from her baby daddy. And she used to always sneak and give me a little extra.
Oh shit.
R.I.P. to him. He had
Right.
He passed. He had
Oh,
lupus.
damn.
Man.
I didn't know there was a sad ending.
Yeah,
That shit had a twist
I was sad when he died. I was like,
Damn. Excuse me.
Emotional roller coaster, man.
Yeah.
Didn't know y'all about
Speaking
to
of
take
crying.
this down
you
there.
know what I mean? I get real dark sometimes.
Shit.
Cry at the end of this story.
It's a hard left.
Yeah. It's so
Oh, update on
hard.
Bubbles, guys. Bubbles is no longer with me. She's with my maintenance man in my neighborhood.
Oh.
And her name is now Brooklyn.
I'm the maintenance man.
Yeah, what else changed?
Her name is Brooklyn.
Because an
She
adult
never
man,
really
adult
knew her
man's
name.
not
Yeah,
gonna
she
have a dog
did. She
named
knew her
Bubbles,
name.
unfortunately.
her name.
At least it's still.
But I call her everything else. She reply to anything. It's
I
just the way
changed
you
my
gotta call
dog's
her.
name when I got her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was only 8 weeks old, but they had some other names.
Bubbles
I
was
was
8
so
months.
new though. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Matter.
Yeah,
Her
Yeah,
name
Bubbles
was
like-
super-
my
Bubbles
name was
was
like
8
Cookie.
months. Like she had been
Right.
called that like for months.
Yeah.
But he
Bubbles
said
was
she
late,
answers to
yeah.
She answers to it.
What's the new one again?
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. Oh.
But I used to call her Bubbles, so I'm like Brooklyn, Bubbles, Bubbles,
Yeah, B.
Brooklyn, Bubbles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brooklyn. And
Brooklyn
it's
is like
two
your
syllables
inflection
that still
voice.
starts with a B.
Yeah.
It's gonna be those are easy switches when you
Yeah.
keep the syllables
Keep
the
it in
same.
there.
Yeah.
In the first letter, then it doesn't really matter.
It'll
So
adjust.
I think most of
can
it's
change
tone of
a damn-
voice,
You
yo.
can change a 4-year-old dog's name if
Yeah.
you keep the same syllables in first
Yeah.
letter. But
Yeah.
I mean,
She's
I
living
could
her best
say-
life.
I could literally say anything to my dog as long as I say it a certain way, and like it just be.
they know I'm
all
talking to
tail
Yeah,
action.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I
just say,
call Ghost
I
Phillips.
say, hey, you know I'm talking to you.
Facts.
nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna take you to the woods, and I'm gonna take you out back with a
Right.
shotgun. And she's like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's
It's all about the tone. It's all about the
Yeah,
tone.
that's a fact. The name
It's all
doesn't
about
really
the
matter at a
tone.
certain point.
all she heard was like, "Take you out."
Yeah. Go outside. That's
No,
all they
I've
do.
recently, me and Dylan recently have been calling Ghost Phillip. Like one day Dylan was over there, he was like, "Come here, Phillip," and Ghost came, and I was like, "He is not answering to Phillip," and I be calling him Phillip sometimes, and I be like, "Come on, Phil," and he comes.
Yeah, he's like,
I call Ghost so many
Today,
things though, like
Yeah.
he knows, like it's so crazy because
They
like
just know we talking to them.
he just knows.
Like, call me whatever.
Like if
Right.
I say Ghost, he know he in trouble because I call him Stink. Like
Yeah.
What?
Stink.
Stink?
It's my little Stink.
Oh.
My stinky baby. Mommy stinky baby.
Stank.
I think that's
He
it.
was real shitty when I got him. But yeah, Bubbles living her best life. She got her own couch. She got her own toys. She has a great family. She goes everywhere with her new mom. She sleeps with her every night.
Sound like a
And
reality
she
show.
has some siblings. I think he had like 2 kids, and she really likes them.
Oh, she good.
I
No
saw a,
accent. She got separation anxiety, but that's why they take her everywhere.
That's why they
But-
take her everywhere. See,
But she's a
She
little
found the
dog,
right
so
home.
she's perfect for that.
Yeah, that's
like-
true. She's smaller.
Yo, I
already.
could see her at a farmer's market with a family and shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
just like laid out chilling.
Just chilling.
Yeah.
That she's really a chill ass dog,
With
bro.
a handkerchief tied around her neck.
Okay,
Facts.
listen.
Facts.
We should make like a Bubbles montage of pictures
Yeah.
that she had here. Like
Taking family pictures with her legs all wide open in the pictures.
I'm gonna try to see her when I get back to the house. I'm gonna see if he.
Oh yeah, because she's in your neighborhood.
Yeah, she
still,
like 2
though.
buildings down. We'll go see her.
So at
And
least
I'm
you
gonna call her
get to
ass
see
Bubbles.
Yeah, at least you get to see her still.
That's true.
She's like, oh, I remember that.
And if it,
Bubble.
if it gets weird, if you think it's getting weird, you could always kidnap her back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
definitely.
that's true.
So that's what's up.
No, she his wife really has an attachment to her. I wouldn't even do
I've
it.
always said that.
She
like,
just needed.
nobody
I
can
can't. I
kidnap
just
my
don't.
dog from
I
me.
don't have time.
I don't think so either.
Yeah,
You
but
like-
no one
Yeah.
can ever take Ghost
This
from me.
nigga's coming back to me.
I was like,
Yeah,
why
I
just show
promise
back
you.
up again?
Yeah, like the
You already
niggas-
know how Ghost is. Ghost is gonna show his ass.
Yeah, even Ghost will like if Ghost don't see you but he sees me, like Ghost will be like, oh, yeah, I'm going with this nigga though.
Yeah.
I know him.
Right.
He
Yeah.
gonna get me back to her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
But yeah, it's like that shit be so funny. Just because anytime I've like brought a girl around, girls always think that your dog
It's
loves
their
them,
dog.
loves them more.
loves them more.
Never,
Nah,
never.
Bitch,
No.
He just loves me. Look
Are
at
you
him.
kidding? Like
No.
this shit is deep, nigga. We
Yeah.
are a decade in.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Right.
really.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, we go
We're
way back,
one in the
bro.
same.
There's nothing.
And the only reason they're showing you this much attention is because you're new. Okay.
You're new.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
two
Yeah.
smells.
Yeah.
And they're both boys. They like the smell just like we like.
Yeah.
They like bitches.
We're both
Okay.
attracted to you for the same reason.
Yeah, that's
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Smell good.
Right,
Trying to see
like,
what's up.
like, what the fuck? Like,
I was doing the same thing.
I'm trying to lay up underneath you, so is he, nigga.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
Relax.
This,
You know what I'm saying?
this is just
That
like
shit be so funny
this
because
is dude energy.
It don't matter how long a girl might be around or I might be talking to a girl, they always get to a point where they think that, and then just something happens where they thought they were just like in the perfect cuddle position, and I'm like, all right, I'm about to go. And this nigga just, okay, oh, we're out.
Oh, he come with
bye.
you.
Bye, bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, gets up like she was never there. They be like, oh. Yes.
Right.
Yeah, like-
Here's my dog, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Right. He was just like resting on her titties, making eye contact
I'm
and
chilling
shit.
here until he's ready to do something.
Staring up at her.
like,
You get up, yeah, he out, bro.
yeah, we out of here, bro.
Yeah, he like, oh, we out? All
And it
right.
might just be to stand outside. Yeah.
The only person in my life that goes to when I would
mom.
my mama.
Yeah, your mom. The
Ghosts
mom,
don't give a fuck about me.
That's the thing with dogs. They
And
know
I
who your
never
mom
under
is.
like, and she be like,
Your
why is
mom
he
beats
following
you every
around? And I
time.
was like, I don't know. All my animals, even my cats, have been like that. They are obsessed with my mom. I don't know why. I think because she just can't stand
Table
their
food,
ass.
yo.
All my mom had
It's
to
table
say-
food.
My
Yeah.
mom will make us a whole plate.
That's
Turkey
why.
wings, cabbage, macaroni and cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mom.
Yeah.
What?
My cat would be on the freezer, and when my mom would walk into the kitchen, like he would look at her like,
Yeah,
to see.
they
would-
know
and
you're-
all she had to do it.
That's literally
Out of there.
okay. Yeah. And in
All
terms
she had
of-
to do.
In terms of pets, that's the only person that can trump the owner is the owner's mother.
I'm
Yeah.
telling
That's
you.
it. Because like when my mom comes, they are up underneath her. It don't matter what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I can say, "Come on," and they're looking at me like, "For what?" You know what I'm saying? Like that's the only
Come
time,
on, for what?
That's the only time the energy switches.
Yeah.
They sleep in the room with her on the ground, right up underneath the bed. Like they're attached to her hip like they are with me. And then once she leaves, they're back on me. But
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
that's the only person that trumps.
You're like the second in command.
That's so
Yeah,
crazy.
anytime my mom comes, it's because I guess they know, dogs are energy readers. So
Yeah.
they know that, like,
That motherly.
we're valuing this person above
Yeah.
us type of thing.
Yeah.
I think they just feel that. They know when they deal with the
Motherly
mom.
energy.
If I say grandma, that's where we're going after we leave here. If I say Ghost about to lose his fucking mind.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're going there, nigga, what?
Going there too.
I'm about to get a hot plate after all this running.
Making some baked chicken tonight. She is.
Yeah.
Oh,
I might take him home and get
human
him a
food?
little nap and then take him over there though.
Like an
I'll
actual
tire that nigga
child.
out.
Cause I'm gonna have to stand over there till she's finished cooking. That's what I'm not
Yeah,
doing.
true.
I'm not about to be around.
We
my
are
stepdad
in the
that long.
generation of dog moms.
Yeah.
Like for real.
You know,
dog
AJ don't
moms
like that
and
term.
dads.
Don't say that.
Really?
Don't say that.
You're
Don't say
anti-
that.
Really?
Don't say
Gotcha,
that.
You're
I'm
anti-dog bag.
anti-pet.
You are a pet owner,
I'm
not a
anti-
dog
I'm
mom.
a pet owner.
Oh,
I'm not a pet
I
owner.
even agree.
Yeah,
I don't
anti-
personify my pet. I try.
Yeah,
I really
yeah,
try to
yeah.
personify
Like
my
calling
pet.
I
it
do.
that, yeah.
Not even gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm
That is my son.
Even though, honestly, I'm totally guilty
Period.
of just talking to my dog like she can understand what I'm saying.
Ghost
For
absolutely
sure. And
understands.
that's the
Speaking like
thing,
plain
but it's
English.
just like there's just like certain bottom line shit like it's just too much for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Niggas just start doing weird shit. You know
It's
what
just
I'm saying?
too much, yeah.
Yeah, it's just too much. You start really thinking this nigga's a human, and it's like, no, this is a dog.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
She doesn't like it when you do that. You know, like that kind of
Right.
that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I know.
like,
Chill out.
So what are you talking about?
There's only so much you actually know.
This is
nigga.
literally bred into this
You're
nigga's DNA.
projecting.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Like don't
I ain't
cross.
gonna hold you, but Ghost don't really like his belly rub. I'm just saying, he don't like that. Pat his ass.
A lot of cats don't like their belly.
He wants
rub,
you to
but
pat
they
that
rub,
butt.
You know?
Well, you're talking about like physical things that you can actually like figure out.
Ghost
through
don't
your
like
time
hardwood
to-
floors. He likes to rest on carpet
Yeah, I think
or
it's
like
those dogs.
something
Yeah,
nice.
because they're used to grass.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's
normal
cool.
though.
They should be
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah, it's
you
not
know
plush,
what I'm saying?
it's
They're
hard.
not
He likes to be
used a
warm.
hard
There's no
surface
surface like that in nature.
Yeah,
He likes to be warm.
Exactly.
But I think
Exactly.
you're just talking about just don't cross that line of
Right.
thinking like
This is a human
the
being.
human animal thing. Yeah,
Yes,
just don't cross
yeah.
the
Like
it's
I don't
not
do the
your
dog
actual
test
baby.
thing because my dog like everybody. So it's hard for me to.
I do the dog test thing.
It's hard for me to do that.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Wait, what?
Because
Like if my dog don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. But Ghost like everybody.
Oh,
okay, that,
Yeah, but
okay.
every so often you'll meet somebody that you
Yeah,
don't fuck with.
that might
And
be-
that person you stay away from.
That
That's
should
the
be a
thing.
test.
Yeah.
Anytime he ever done that, it's always been like Dylan's other friends.
Exactly. Stay away from all.
There you
of
go.
them.
And then but Ghost
Like-
has a complex with white men.
Stay away from all.
He
Same
has a
thing.
complex with
But
white
it
men.
makes
If
it-
you a nigga
Exactly.
and you come in my house, he gonna love you regardless.
It makes it even better if your dog likes everybody because when my dog finds, if both my dogs aren't just like trying to get pet by you, it's like, what the fuck's up with this?
You're like,
nigga?
yo, your vibe check, yo, you failed the fuck out
You
of
are
vibe
failing.
check, bro.
They do not fuck with you, bro.
Yeah. And if this animal thinks something is fucked up about
Yeah,
you,
and he can feel you more than I can feel you. So
Yeah.
You failed
it's
an
time for you to
immediate
go.
vibe check by
Yeah.
animals. Yeah, there's something going on.
Yeah, it's time
Yeah.
for you to go.
Something
like,
going on.
Yeah,
I
that
don't know.
shit's crazy.
What do they sense though? Like you're nervous? Like you're like you're
I don't
letting
know.
out pheromones
I don't think
or
it's the,
something?
no. It's everything. So it's like
I don't know.
like vibrations and shit,
it's
maybe they're just
everything.
tuned
If
into
they
that shit
feel
more than we
ill
are.
intent. That's a thing that you give off. Just
We
like sketch-
feel that.
I
like,
genuinely-
like sketchy's a feeling.
Yeah,
that
we feel
they
that.
feel that, but magnitude, and they'll feel it when they might be good at hiding it, but they can still feel it.
I think
Yeah,
Dylan's
yeah.
friends. Well, I know Dylan. Some of his friends. I can't speak on the ones that have been in my house, but I do know he has some racist friends, and I feel like my dog pick up on it because you know my dog Puerto
sure.
Rican and
Yeah.
black.
Yeah.
So-
yeah, I hate to be,
Yeah.
you know,
You said he's Puerto Rican and black.
Ghost is definitely Puerto Rican. You ain't seen him?
See, that's that shit
Pink
right
as
No,
there.
he's
hell.
absolutely a Puerto Rican.
He is absolutely Puerto
And
Rican.
I don't
through
know
and
why,
through.
but he might be Puerto Rican.
He
The
is.
Puerto Rican from the Bronx.
For
Right,
real.
right,
No, he
right.
from Cary.
Oh, he's okay.
Ghost from
Okay.
Cary. But no, I say that because Natalie Puerto Rican. I always just
Right.
said that he Puerto Rican
got
and
Puerto
black.
Rican vibes,
But he
though.
has he gets
Yeah,
Puerto
I
Rican
get what you're
vibes.
saying. I guess I
Like
get what you're saying.
yeah, because it's like we could feel like when, you know, somebody is in the room and he's just like, damn, you feel that
Something
negative
ain't
energy.
Yeah.
So we could feel that, but they probably feel it like
and I told
10
them, I was
times,
like, your
20
friends are
times,
fucking
you know,
racist,
like-
and my dog
And
can
then
tell.
even if you can't feel it, but it's like your dog likes everybody, and my dog don't like you,
Yeah.
They
yeah.
only have
you're
vibes
giving
towards it,
something
though.
off that he does not like.
He does
Yeah.
not
You
You know
like.
what I'm saying?
like-
Yeah, yeah.
And obviously, and then your dog is normally an extension of you. So if your dog don't like it, it's something that you're not gonna like either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have so much stuff to cloud our judgment of people.
Right.
'Cause people can be
History and all this
deceptive
shit.
and all sorts
This
of stuff,
nigga don't
too.
care about the dog. Don't care about none of your history.
Strictly
They see
vibes,
through
bro.
all
Yeah.
the
It's
bullshit.
straight up
Yeah.
what I'm feeling off this nigga.
They see
now.
your soul.
He's just like, he's just like, oh, who's your friend? Yo, vibes are fucked, bro. Who's
Yeah.
your friend? I don't
And,
like him.
But that's why dogs are just like the interesting creatures, just because
They are, bro.
They will literally love you. Even you can abuse and starve a dog in its
They'll
entire
love you.
life,
Yeah.
and it still might put his life on the line for you. Like that's the
Yeah.
craziest thing. The loyalty is
Yeah.
insane.
Well,
Yeah,
if you think
that's
about
true.
it, like if a human did that, we'd be like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
But it's
But
an
it-
animal, so yeah.
Yeah, but
Ultra
that-
loyal to you. Like you
that-
said, even
that
like when
dog
you're not there, they're
loyalty,
still loyal to you.
That or they're like
It's also just that bond, like imprinting on the dog, like when they're like little and like I definitely did that with
having
Ghost.
a puppy. Yeah, for
Like
sure,
yeah, like not even and Ghost I got Ghost at 5 months, like and I swear like our bond is just so crazy, like
yeah. It's like, once
it's
you pass
just
that
so
point
crazy.
with the
Like I
dog,
guess because he actually felt like, wow, you actually love me.
yeah,
And I'm like, I ain't even known you but for 20 minutes, and I fucking love you.
yep, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, this is my person.
Right,
yeah,
yeah.
like
That's
he
how
knows
they
it don't
do it,
matter.
yeah.
Now,
Like
see, like that alone concept. I don't like. I'm actually. I think my dog might. I don't know. Maybe like is love a thing? Is love a thing dogs do?
I know Ghost loves
Yeah.
me because
think
sometimes
dogs love?
Yeah,
he'll
dogs
just
love
come
you.
up to me
I
and I'll
think
be like, hey,
animals, yeah.
bud.
Yeah,
And
they-
he'll go like this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just to,
I
like,
think
just
No,
like-
I definitely
Slam
I
his
do.
head into my neck and
They
I'll just
definitely
hold
do
him.
love
Ghost
Yeah.
hugs me.
type things.
Like Ghost will wrap
Yeah.
his arm
Yeah, my
around
dog
my
hugs me
body.
too. Yeah, same
like
thing.
literally,
Yeah.
like he will like
Yeah,
literally hug me,
yeah.
and he'll just like hold his head,
Yeah, I
like
think they
like he's my
definitely
like for
love.
real.
And they get more excited for certain.
It's the
people than other
what's it
people.
called? The
Yeah.
what's those endorphins?
So I don't know
that
if
release
it's-
happiness.
Is it love or is it just attachment? Is it heavy attachment?
Well,
that too.
I mean,
but he does the same to
But that's
Dylan,
a question
though.
about
Like, he
love in
really-
general.
Right.
Ghost,
Yeah.
Dylan is Ghost's best friend.
Love is so complex.
Like,
though.
it's
Yeah,
just so
yeah.
crazy. I don't know.
That's the only reason I question.
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Love
no,
is
I
really
agree,
complex,
yeah.
man.
I know. Ghost knows I love him.
You know, just like when you talk about like love versus like infatuation. you know?
Yeah, 'cause
So I
love
think
is like reciprocal.
I'm
You have
scared.
to-
I'm scared of infatuation,
weird.
boy.
yeah, and infatuation is short lived too, compared like
okay, that's
'cause
probably
it-
the best.
it
one.
burns up-
I think
it burns up.
infatuation is the best. Like I definitely think your dog is infatuated with you for sure.
Oh yeah, Ghost thinks I'm his
Infatuated.
girlfriend.
Yeah, I've never seen infatuation.
Straight
for
up.
Sure.
Ghost
Like,
spoons me when we sleep together. He holds me.
Like he thinks you're his girlfriend. Yeah, like
He
you said,
really
for real.
does.
Back
He
to
does.
why
Yeah.
I'll never compete with a dog.
But he just
He really does.
If you're
But Ghost
single-
will share
If you're
because
single and you got a dog, probably
he
not
will
trying to
share
come
though.
over.
He'll share.
you trying not to come.
He gonna sleep. He gonna try to sleep in between us, but he gonna share.
We're not doing
Yo,
that.
till you get a dude in there with some beta ass energy.
You're
No,
right.
like yeah.
yeah.
So like Kai,
Like, yeah, and you're my bitch now too.
no, he won't do that. Like he'll listen to me. I'll tell his ass to get down. But like
Or at least you pull rank, because you know some women
Yeah.
will just let their kids just run.
I'd be
all
like,
over.
no, Ghost
Yeah.
move. Like usually he'll just still sleep in the room, but like when sometimes I'll wake up and I'll be like, he'll be on the bed, but he'll be like in between his legs or some shit. And I'd be like, oh, you knew not to get on my side, nigga.
All right, so if you've been dating a dude for a little bit, can he beat your dog?
Nah, because my dog's past beatings at this point.
Oh yeah, definitely not you.
Yeah.
But, like, can he discipline your dog?
I
Or
would
is
let
that-
Kai
is that for
discipline
you
my
to do
dog. That's the
only?
only man that could discipline my dog.
Who?
My ex.
Oh.
That's the only person. Like anybody new, no. Touch my fucking dog, bitch.
Yeah.
I say yeah, beat strong.
Smack the fuck out of you. I don't even.
I know what
I
you
don't
mean,
even beat
though.
my dog. So that's just crazy
Yeah.
for you
Like,
to like.
can he do whatever it is you do?
I don't. I yell at
Right,
him.
right.
Yeah, you can.
Whatever.
Yeah, you can yell. And tell him go sit the fuck down. I don't discipline Ghost. That's why he act like that.
I just picturing like her
He's still
partner.
not that bad.
He's
though.
not bad. Like he know, cause all I gotta do is look at Ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah. But let's get the fuck out of here. We'll
Oh
talk about
shit!
dogs
Yeah,
for
I didn't
too
even
long.
realize.
I know.
Never too long to talk about dogs.
Yeah, like
I was making them human.
Right.
We
Yeah.
have a whole
and then
podcast about that
We're
shit.
falling into this shit ourselves.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like,
He's a
comment,
dog
share,
dad now.
Right. Right.
Hug and kiss your
in
dog.
20
song.
minutes.
But yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe, everything to 3 Oak Podcast. We'll holla at y'all next week, 6 p.m. Peace.
Peace.